effects happening. Occasional people were starting to get pulled in, or something truly funky was going on with some of the mirrors. We tried poking at the liquid inside the huge bathtub there, and said fuck that and left. We went to the other secret path, which led down a hallway to a mirror. Seemed to have some adverse effect to our compatriot at the front, and then immediately after which we had very quickly blocked that off, ignored it, looking around this main room, trying to figure out how to get to the various goods on the pedestal there, realizing that there was a massive gem as well as a curious mask. Looking around for an answer, some people stepping up or getting frozen or heavy or having to be pulled off. We assumed there might be some hidden switches, so we picked up the mask, in which there was a switch there, got caged, got freed immediately, and then still pursued to try and open up the pedestal, as there was supposedly poison mist or something in there through the voice speaking to us. And to which, after we had solved the puzzle between violence, wizardcraft after instantly trying to break the crystal, and then trying to remember if there was anything after that.
It said that you released a creature, and the item you got from it was a potion.
That's right. And then after which we came to the diorama room, as I mentioned, and then fought a slime after briefly stepping off and realizing that stepping off anywhere in the path caused adverse effects. So stay off the diorama. We looked around this room for a bit, didn't find anything, and then when we killed the slime, we came back and looked around some more, following our previous friend who stuck his dagger into the other portal in the ceiling. You know, round two, might as well see if there's something else of interest here. Threw the dagger at the weird light shining down on this plateau mountaintop. Found out it was an illusion and a tunnel going up, question mark?
Mm-hmm. Disappearing into the darkness. Or I guess you would be able to see with your sight, you would be able to see that it is a 30-foot high, basically straight up chute. There's a very slight angle, like, 87 degrees instead of 90. But that is where you find yourselves. You all just returned from looting the room where you fought the gibbering mouther. You have the flask with the dried potion of some kind, the stone cylinder, which you've identified, Ralston, I believe, right? You identified that as a rod?
The rod.
Yeah.
Packmaster.
Yes. Warlock goodness. Alright, that is where you guys rejoin. As we do, you see a familiar light begin to shine. And Cougar, you see as you're walking back to the party that it's Temper. The other three of you turn around and see Temper looking down at her hands, and she says, "Oh fuck, not me now." And then there's a flash of light, and Temper is gone.
That is becoming way too common.
What would you like to do?
I'm assuming that's what happened to me.
In so many words, yeah. I mean,
basically,
people seem to be just disappearing and coming back safe, or as they were when they were going through here, following us. Or whoever is the current collective us, I guess. You think we're all dead, and we're just kind of like going through some fucked up trial or something?
I'm pretty certain I didn't die. I fell from the ceiling. Ruins I was exploring.
So I guess
I'm very much alive.
Not dead. No crumb to test me.
I don't think I'm.
I mean, just a thought. Whole place
Filthy dark magic.
Hello, Rain, are you there?
Oh! Oh!
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Cannoli.
Good.
All right.
Oh my god.
As you all are having this discussion, and as the flare of light has just faded away,
Yes. Yes.
the light again grows, and you see it take the shape of a familiar female dragonborn, farther to the west of the room, near the doors where you entered. Rain, you'll be on the map when you load in.
Okay, it's taking forever, but
No
I
worries.
will arrive.
It is a big map. This one's slightly smaller than the other one, thankfully. Why don't I really quickly re-describe the room while you load in, because it's a long description.
For a favor.
This room is decorated with a bizarre diorama depicting the land of the dead. Small, brightly painted clay statues have been placed about the room to represent the inhabitants of this realm and the unfortunate people they have taken into their care. In the center of the room, the floor rises to form a small hill. A group of small figures seem to be struggling to roll a boulder up the hill while a devil drives them on. Above the hill in the ceiling is a glowing spot that illuminates the entire chamber with an eerie silver light. A cobblestone path leads from the western door to the foot of the hill. A similar path runs eastward then veers south. Sections of the diorama around the perimeter of the room depict different environments in the land of the dead. In the western end of the room is a region of burning sands. The devils torture those who have been unfortunate enough to fall into their hands. Along the southern side is a grassy plain where people frolic and hunt antelope and deer. North of the grassy plain and south of the hill, the floor opens into a model of a canyon. A river of lava flows down it whilst flames lick the walls. East of the hill, in a side area of the room, is a counterpart to this fiery canyon, an icy waste. To the north of the hill is a putrid, bubbling marsh where figures strive to keep their heads above the surface. From out of the marsh, a black, torpid river wends its way past the northern edge of the hill and flows west to pour over the lip of a steam-filled chasm in the northwest corner of the room. Within this chasm, worms pursue the fleeing forms of naked people. In the south corner, in the eastern wall, is an open, barred door through which you can see a unfinished stone room.
What a cheery place this is.
So you reappear. You are currently standing on the cobblestone path, which is marked out by the red dotted line on the map. You can see Kogar is walking back towards you, being careful to stay on the cobblestone path. The other three figures that you see, two of which you recognize and one of which I believe you don't, are all investigating the hole where the silvery light is coming from in the ceiling. They're standing atop the hill, being careful not to step off of the cobblestone path.
Welcome back.
If I can ask, what was the significance of this of staying on the cobblestone path?
Not getting fucked by magical effects.
Oh,
Something
okay. We
like-
don't want to get fucked by those. Got it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, something came for us or something like
Gotcha.
Yeah, the different regions seem to have different effects when people stepped off them into the different spaces. So they got a burnt foot, I believe, from stepping into the lava, for example.
Very toasty.
Crispy smells.
And this, like, tunnel thing that you see on the map is the tunnel that goes straight up in the ceiling above where Relson is.
What is the blue circle?
Blue circle?
Yeah, I see a blue circle on my screen. Oh, never mind. It went away.
That was my ping, most likely.
Oh, that was slow as fuck.
Wow.
I
had
was
this
ping.
on
I was
top.
so the ping was on top of that like hash mark, like pipe looking thing,
Yeah.
just slightly faded out. That's representing a vertical path that's straight above Relson.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah, Relson, you vanished in a puff of light and have appeared, and it seems time has passed, and your friends are in a different place, and they have a new person with them.
This place is really starting to fuck with me. I don't know if you want to try going up in this hole, but this seems to be another location of interest anyway. It goes up.
Geraldine's like, I'll go up. I'll go in.
Alright, I'll try and boost you then.
Yeah.
How far up was this hole again? 15 feet? Question mark?
Yes, but you're standing on the hill. If, for example, if what's your name, Geraldine, was to like get onto your back, they could reach it. And then if they were to stand on your back, they could probably pull themselves up into it, assuming they have the gams for it.
The gams.
Do you have the guns?
Alright, let's try to do that.
I will boost.
I mean, I'm like 7 feet tall. I could probably help people up to it.
Big boy.
Oh,
Thick.
tall boy.
Who goes first? He like walks over and like.
Togar, as you step
Stretch.
off of the path on the hill,
Oh, no.
you begin to feel a magical force push you down towards the bottom, into the pit of worms in that northwestern section here. I need you to make a strength saving throw as it attempts to push you. Alright, you are strong enough not to be able to be pushed. You can move 5 feet before you need to make another check.
Quick, back out.
Boopity boop, back onto the path, cuddling up with Ashton.
We're close.
Very close.
Alright.
This place.
That's pretty fucking freaky.
Yeah, whoa.
I guess, you and me
Great
swap.
save, though. Amazing.
Thankfully, a great save. I don't want to know what those modems do.
Faster we're out, the better.
Alright, Rosalind, give me a boost.
Alright. Don't step on my head.
I'll try not to.
Gogar walks over, well, tries to get as close as possible, and then just kind of like lifts them up to it.
Sure. Yeah, you and Rowslin both brace Geraldine's ankles and lift him up towards the hole. You can get your head and shoulders in. You basically pass directly through this illusionary silver disc that's illuminating the room, and it continues to illuminate the tunnel above you, and you can see the top of it. Way up there is the mouth of a well. It looks like.
Oh. So.
I need an athletics check as you try and pull yourself up into it.
Then they
Okay.
get chopped in half.
Dope, I'm really bad at this.
So you try and brace yourself, and you aren't able to like pull yourself up. Do you have climbing gear or anything that might be able to assist you in this?
Huh. You know, honestly, I don't.
Do you have any tools that you could use creatively to get a better grip on the wall?
Would I be able to like hook onto something with it?
With what?
With like if I made like I have
Are they?
a hand axe and like I could get a rope from someone.
Is he within range for me to get to hand him the?
You're
silver
holding his
dagger?
leg. You're holding his leg. Yeah, you're touching him.
Oh. So I pass up the dagger I have.
Okay, so a dagger in one hand and a hand axe in the other.
Yeah.
I would give you advantage on that athletics check. So roll again at normal to give that advantage. That'll fucking do it. So you're like, hold on. Hand axe, dagger.
Holy
You
shit.
can freely begin to start pulling yourself up and giving the other space. Just go one square at a time.
Okay. Oh,
as you begin pulling yourself up.
my roll 20 is so freaking slow right now.
Yeah, I think it's a thing because mine is too.
Make sure if you guys are using Chrome, make sure you turn on your hardware acceleration in your settings.
Yes.
Kogar, are you gonna lift Ralston up now?
Yeah.
Okay. Ralston, same thing. Check at normal, advantage if you can describe what's it called? Creative use of tools, or if you have climbing gear.
Ironically, do have, because the starting set I took was the Explorer's Pack, so I got Hammer, Python, and Crowbar.
Okay, so Python's in the so you're gonna actually just be hammering rope up then.
Yes.
Okay. So then for that, give me an initial athletics check at advantage. Just to see how well you're doing with these Pythons. I don't know how well you've.
Oh my goodness.
A 13 is still good enough, especially because you essentially have all the parts of climbing gear except the claws and the feet, the shoes. So you. One sec. So you pull yourself up, and as you continue going up, you're a little bit slower than Geraldine because you're not going basically on your own power, but you are giving advantage retroactively to everybody that follows you.
Nice.
Assuming you are tying your rope at the bottom and will use it. Okay. So this rope, unless you climb down, will be left behind. Yeah. Okay. All right, you can start moving up. Give him more room.
All right. We got an anchor point. How's it looking up there? Everyone follow after.
I guess since I'm the largest, I'm gonna wait. I'll help everybody out.
Oh, as you are saying, I'll help everybody up. You turn and see the room illuminate once again with this white light against the silver, and Lady Temper reappears exactly where she was standing and finishes her sentence. Fuck. Temper,
God.
you see are you here? Are you able to hear us, sir? You are muted if you are talking.
And unmute. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Shit, I've been having a conversation with you the whole time.
Oh.
It's all good. You reappear in a flash of light. You see Kogar helping people up into the room. Ivaris is behind you. Ashton and Kogar before you. The other two are already climbed up into the hole.
Where'd I go?
You are up here.
Oh no, do I recognize the fact that I disappeared?
It was very brief for you. So people move. I mean, like minutes rather than hours.
But okay.
I'm
Can I help?
going to notate that you seem to have reappeared with less clothing. So Ashton's going to put a hand over his brow and cover his eyes and turn his head a bit out of respect. Do you perhaps need to borrow a bit of clothing? You're far less armored than you were before.
Would Geraldine hear this?
I lied. I guess
Yeah.
I'm just seeing things.
Probably.
He
It
was
took a
cut out
second.
and
As you were
lost
saying
his
that, the
power.
armor reappeared.
Wishful
Armor lagged
thinking.
on that one.
Showing is a human thing. Let's go.
The two of you can go before me.
What's required to get up the hole? Are we doing strength checks or?
Yes, athletics at advantage. Move up to Kogar, where Kogar is, and then move into that square, and he can help you up. Basically, you guys are being boosted up by Kogar one at a time. I don't know if you guys have a strategy for getting Kogar up. I guess there's rope hanging down from Ralston, so never mind. So there's also rope there, so you'll have advantage on the athletics check you make to pull yourself up.
What I was gonna say before was I completely forgot I did have a climber's kit, but
that'll be really good for you because you're big.
I was just waiting for two of them to pull me up.
You have advantage because of the ropes, but also make sure you move up to the bottom of the hole here.
Okay.
So a 10 is not quite enough to start pulling yourself up.
Okay. In that
You
case,
don't. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can
I
I
was
help
just going to
push?
say you.
Are they?
You
or am I
they
already
can they're more than they're head and shoulders up into this hole. But what they're trying to do is use their upper body to brace and pull themselves up so they can put their back against one wall and their knees and feet against the other and hold the rope to be secure. What that roll is represents that they are not strong enough at this moment to pull themselves up into the hole.
What I'd like to do is actually, for anyone that's already up there, I'm going to throw my shield up there, so I can get a little bit more maneuverability, and I'll try again if that's all right.
A little bit of weight difference. I can get down on that. You're gonna try and throw it to Ralzin?
Yeah. Unless, or will that cause Raldin to let go of the rope?
No, but they are gonna have to try and catch it with one hand.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, I shift my shield to my back, and then I'll try it.
Okay, I'll let you try again, but just at normal this time. So one more regular athletics roll,
Okay.
rather than at advantage this time.
Normal and.
Okay, an 18. There you go. You've repositioned yourself and you're able to pull yourself up the available 5 feet. This tunnel here is marking where the chute is. Currently, Geraldine is stopping people from or not stopping, but it is full up to this point. Once you pull yourself up the 5 feet here, that is how I'm tracking where people are. So just keep an eye on that as you guys are moving up.
Okay. I will add my strength to the rope pulling just to aid, or at least just to stabilize, to give everyone else advantage to make the roll.
The rope isn't like loose. Ralzin is climbing and hammering pythons and tying rope. So it is like a guide, and it's there so that you guys basically, if you fall, you can catch it, or so not to fall. But it's not you don't need to add your strength or anything like that. Just so you have a good picture in your head.
I was just trying to help anyone that was behind me.
I mean, you can have you're keeping a hand free. You if you want to tie an additional rope down and hang it down for people, that's a great idea. I would love that.
I absolutely do.
Okay, do you tie it around your waist or your wrist, or like where is it on you? Just so I know how it's pulling you.
I will definitely. Yeah, I'll tie it around my waist.
Okay. And you let the full rest of the 50 feet hang down. Okay, so if anybody needs extra assistance being pulled up, Temper can help out. All right. This is continuing to happen.
Alright, big fella, you're next.
You sure?
I've got a little bit of muscle under this. And I'll, like, tap my upper arm.
You just okay. Was
Right,
it
so
athletic?
Yes, you have advantage because you have climbing gear and there's already a rope there. Yeah, you just put the grippy claws on, you jump up and grab the limb, the rim, and just hand over hand start pulling yourself up until you can get your back in, and then you brace and your foot spikes are what allow you to keep climbing up. And you fill this chute, which is pretty narrow for you. It's like 4 feet wide at the center, like at its widest point. So your shoulders are definitely very like pushed forward.
Am I like commando crawling?
No, because it's like up, so you have enough room to put your legs forward to brace against the opposite wall as you're going up, but it's just like the bend of the chute is like crushing you in on yourself essentially. And you can move yourself up into the tunnel.
Would you like to go next? I'm fine with taking the rear.
Ayo.
That will be me then. I need an athletics check for this.
Yeah, technically the other two have to move first, but yeah, move over to the square with the hole in the thing so you're underneath it.
That one?
Yeah.
Let's keep going up.
Would 13 do it?
You have advantage, but a 13 will do it.
Oh, okay.
Temper, keep it moving.
Cough, cough. We need some space. Hello? There's a booty blockage. Hello? So can I turn around and like keep an eye on the last person, make sure they don't like fall?
Or as you move up, you can keep an eye down. Geraldine, as you advance to there, you see that there's a like a landing. It's very narrow. It's only like 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. But it is like a landing that you could, if you pull up your like 5 more feet, you could probably step off onto it. Say, like for example, if you wanted somebody to pass you.
Okay. I
Of course, you
should.
can start moving up.
I would turn to Ralston and be like, "Hand me the rope so I can put a python in up there."
Ashton, you are good. You handily pull yourself up.
Loop it around a few times. Toss up some length. Give it a hammer and paint.
He moves up there. Throws the glass in it.
Geraldine, as you move up and you start to try and crawl into this like alcove, there is a clicking and a skittering as something comes out as you try and take its hiding place. You all hear Geraldine give a horrible scream. I need people to roll initiative.
Wow. I was seriously about to make a
And this
spider
tiny
joke.
ass.
Oh, I was way ahead of you, Josh. No worries, buddy.
Fuck.
Damn.
Just because the ones that broke down the door, the fucking bastards.
Love a spider.
I don't. I don't. There's been a lot of
Spiders! Yeah! Oh, I rolled a 20! Spiders! Yeah, Ashton, Temper, Geraldine. Alright, we got 6 people in here. If you guys can't handle some spiders, you guys got this. Come on.
Sure.
Excellent.
My god.
Geraldine, firstly, I need you to tell me if a 24 hits.
It hits.
Okay, great. Can you please take 11 piercing damage and then make me a Constitution saving throw as you feel the poison enter your veins through your arm?
Oh wait. Can I use my protective field?
Will that help you? Yeah. Oh yeah, that reduces damage, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many
Okay.
of those do you have left?
Just one.
Okay, last one. Here we go.
Okay. What do I do? Reduce the damage taken by the number rolled plus your intelligence modifier.
So roll your psychic die. What's the size for that?
1d8.
Okay. D8 plus int. 7. Nice. What's your int?
My int is 0.
Okay, so 4 instead piercing damage, and then a Constitution saving throw, please.
Dope.
All right, you will take half. You're only gonna take 5 poison damage. As you have taken damage, I need you to make a strength or a dexterity saving throw, your choice, as you wobble and your grip slackens.
Oh gosh. Fuck!
Excellent. Geraldine, you begin to fall.
No.
Everybody else make a dexterity saving throw as Geraldine falls past you and you try and dodge this very heavy person coming down past you.
Instead of dodging, can I brace the walls to try to catch the weight?
That will be a much higher save and it will be strength, but yes, you can.
Can I try that up top first?
You
Or is she
both
already
can
past
try.
me?
You can both try, yes.
Oh, well, somebody got it.
Okay.
Holy shit,
Okay.
everybody.
Ew.
So
I'm gonna do
uh,
saving
Wait,
phase.
hold on, guys. Let me give it a shot because I'm higher up. Just because otherwise it's gonna suck.
okay.
Yeah.
Ralston
I'm doing
is gonna
saving
fail. Okay, what does that do?
For every party member within range that I could see, I get a +1 up to a max of 5. So plus
Okay.
5 to that would turn into a 13. I don't know if that would be
Okay, so your 13 on a dexterity save gives you enough to dodge out of the way. You have been passed by Geraldine. Temper, with a 14, you do not stop the mid-fall Geraldine. You take... five bludgeoning damage. As do you, Geraldine, as you impact Lady Temper. Then, the way that three of you guys tried to catch her, and this has now become a pachinko machine.
Dude, let him.
What's your name? Kogar, you try and catch him. It also goes poorly. He has now fallen 20 feet at this point. 2d6 of bludgeoning damage for each of you, which is only 2. So 2 to you, Kogar, 2 to you, Geraldine. Ivaris, you rolled a 4 to dodge out of the way.
Wait, but could I do the whole bracing thing like they're doing too?
You could attempt that instead.
Yeah.
If you're
that would
doing
be a
that, I will.
strength save?
Yeah, I will. Oh, please roll.
Oh.
Ivaris, you are able to catch and soften the blow, largely in part by the fact that as you begin sliding down, Ashton was already braced and grabs onto you and pushes you up
Like
from
a
their
brick
position.
fucking wall.
Yeah.
And the two,
Yeah.
since he already pinged off 2 other people, you do not take any damage from catching him.
Hell yeah.
That being said, can you
don't say
put your
that.
token like here, like in between? Hold Alt and put it in between, like above Ivaris.
Yeah. I go right here.
Perfection. And a giant spider begins crawling down towards you all. Rousing, it is above your head. Ashton, you
Okay.
just helped catch a person. There are 5 people above you.
Can I reaction stab it with a fucking spear? One hand?
Yes, you are at disadvantage
Alright.
while climbing because of the cramped quarters.
Do I have
Seven
enough
is gonna
space
miss.
to chuck a javelin at it?
Maybe.
I'm sorry. Where are you in the
But
lineup?
right now,
Can you chuck
right
it
now
back?
it is Ashton's turn. Ashton, you are all the way down at the bottom, helping brace these people up.
I'm going to offer my hand to fuck, what's your name? Geraldine, to help like lower him to the ground below us.
Geraldine, do you willingly try and let yourself be lowered down to the ground level?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm imagining he's like, ooh, like
Okay.
a cartoon character.
Then I'm gonna say that's your action to maneuver him around Ivaris and down, while this is all going on. Is that all right with you?
Yep.
All right. Ashton. Geraldine, please move there. Thank you. Unless you'd like to move, that's you.
No,
For
that's it.
bonus. Okay. Lady Temper. You can see just past Rousen, there's a spider. It's very big.
Is there any way for me to switch positions with Rousen?
Not without it taking your entire turn to do so.
damn it. All right. In that case, can I place one of my arms either at Ralston's side or like over her shoulder, and use a firebolt, or is there too much of a chance that I might hit her?
No. Absolutely, that's perfect.
All right, then firebolt it is.
You are in the best position to use ranged attacks out of everybody. If 10 is gonna miss, unfortunately. You were able to get past Rausen, but it's moving differently because it's coming down at you rather than coming across at you. You mispredicted its movements and misfired ahead of it.
Can I use my once a game reroll and try again?
Okay, awesome.
Fuck me.
You
All right.
didn't even use that to try and save your life, Geraldine, but to firebolt the spider. I kid. I totally kid. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right, Geraldine, you're down on the ground. Would you like to recover? Do you want to cry? Bonus action to
Yeah,
cry.
I mean, he's gonna be like, fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do from down here, so he's just kind of gonna cheer encouragingly. Yeah.
Okay, roll performance.
Okay. Oh,
Who are you cheering for?
Ralston.
Rausen, you have a +1 to whatever the first roll you make on your turn is.
Hell yeah.
It's your turn.
Alrighty. Going
Or
for
reward an 18. Fuck yeah.
going
on,
for
Zach.
a green flame.
Ooh, okay. You are at disadvantage still.
Oh my lord in heaven.
Yeah, you
Ew.
very nearly singe the rope that you're holding onto with that wild slash. And it, recoils away and then rushes back at you after you strike at it.
I don't
Is that
like
you?
that.
Yep.
Alright, Ivaris.
Yeah.
Man, to be a cleric with Sacred Flame right now.
Well, we gotta talk about clerics right now.
Cause I was dumpstering people with clerics on Wednesday.
Good shit.
Yeah, brutalizing.
Twilight clerics are terrifying!
Especially yours.
I-
Can't open your thing.
Join the Twilight.
Sucks. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Party hard like a rock star.
Party hard. I'm stuck in the middle, so it's like if I throw anything, I might catch one of y'all.
Do it.
Fuck it. Risk it for the
Okay.
biscuit.
Alright. As you said. So if that's the case, I think I might try to do an ice knife spell, yo. Can I
Will
try
have
to...
3/4 cover from you.
What does that mean?
It means that you don't. I'm not gonna make it so that you can hit your party with it. Like the knife, but
Okay.
but being careful of them makes it much easier for this thing to dodge. So it's getting an AC bonus because it's getting cover from your friends, essentially.
Is this not like a dark hole thingamajiggy? How is it seeing anything?
It's a spider.
Isn't it?
It's got a lot of eyes.
It's a spider. I mean, firstly, it
I
has
guess.
web sight should be a type of sight in 5e. I feel like it
Web
has
sense?
dark vision and blind sense, but
Does it really?
yeah.
I thought spiders do have a sense for when you're in their web. I thought that's an actual thing.
Yeah, web sense.
Is that not-
does
It
exist.
should, I'm saying it should be listed under senses. Sense it's an ability. They should also have it there.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
player
but web sense is an ability. Yes.
I want web sense. I want to shoot webs up my ass and see people with it.
Oh.
That looks
How
good,
big is this thing? Isn't it like generally 2 times? Because the circle is like almost twice our size. Generally speaking, how big is this
It's a
spider?
large creature.
How does it take up the entire space? Can it
Yes.
easily
Well,
move in it?
I mean, yes, it is freely moving throughout this thing. It seems like this is its home. It's accustomed to here, even if it is larger than the space.
Okay, I wanna do. instead of ice knife, can I do conjure animals instead?
Where? Above it?
I want to be able to put something in between us and the spider.
There's no room in between you guys. Like, Rowson is spear first at the spider.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Rowson,
Behind it,
here,
behind it,
spider,
behind it.
dripping drool on.
Okay, behind it.
Behind it. Okay.
What has
I mean, you could
Can I
probably
do,
do
like, an
spiders of your own. What's the CR that you're trying to do? Post the spell.
Okay.
How
I
for
want
like
to do.
Even if you miss with Ice Knife, you're still going to do freeze damage. Just so you know. Oh,
Does
never
it?
mind.
yeah, on a hit it explodes and does area of effect damage, so that would hit Rowson though.
Yeah, but even if it
Okay, so
doesn't
then-
hit, it hits
Are you doing
your area.
one beast of 2, 2 beasts of 1, 4 beasts of half, 8 beasts of a quarter?
I want
or
to do
lower?
one creature behind
One of 2, okay. And you want
And-
a recommendation for something that will do well in a tunnel?
it. I wanted something to pull it
Snake.
away from us.
A snake.
A
Oh, a
snake.
snake
How is the
would be
snake
pretty
gonna
cool.
anchor itself? Is my question.
Right. That's
I
why
think
I'm
that-
That's why it's
It's
so hard.
cool and
Is it
it's-
Because
octopus? I'm
giant
question.
constrictor snake is a CR2 creature, but it doesn't have a way to climb. So you're looking for something with a climb speed.
Or flight. Swarm of bats, owls, if you can do it. I don't know if you're at that.
A relic sloth has a climb speed.
That sounds very
Um,
slow.
A saber-toothed tiger.
Oh, God.
How would that anchor itself either?
Got claws.
Claws. Isn't that basically how Ashton is climbing?
Huh.
What?
Okay.
Who has the claws? The
Climber's kit.
end claws?
Kogar.
Right. Different person.
Also, this is the Witcher 3 combat song, isn't it?
Yes, it is, baby.
Damn right.
Okay, let's see. Creatures with climb speeds. Relic sloth, brown bear, giant roctopus, giant spider, ice. You
I
could
want an
summon 2
octopus.
giant spider. An octopus?
I want an octopus.
It's
so it
a
can wrap its
roctopus
tentacles.
actually. It's
Why
two.
is it?
Rock it off
It's
still.
a.
Roctopus rather than octopus? Octopus has swim speed. Roctopus has climb speed.
Cool. I'll go with the octopus.
Okay, great. They roll initiative. Just give me 1 second to get a token for a roctopus.
Okay. I want his tentacles to shred the spider apart for us.
You
Is
can
it
actually summon.
terrible?
You can summon 2 roctopi.
Is it terrible that we're immediately thinking about tearing this thing apart, or is it just our natural instinct against spiders? I don't know.
It attacked me.
Oh, right. Okay.
It did.
Preview in Broken World. Y'all want to see what I'm unleashing upon the world?
Oh, yes.
Holy shit.
That's great. I would like one of those behind.
Just
yep.
the one? Okay.
If I
This
mean,
art
if I
for
conjure
potatoes.
2, does that mean I use 2 spell slots?
No.
I don't want to use so.
No.
Okay.
The thing is, you can do 1 of level 2, or 2 of level 1, or 4 of 1 hat. So if you use weaker creatures, you can summon more of them.
Oh, and what level is the octopus?
Level 1, so you can summon 2 of them.
Okay, I want 2 then.
Yeah. All right. I'm not
Yes,
building
fighting.
a whole thing for it. I'm just gonna manually. Initiative D20. 2. Wow. All right. Plus 1,
Fuck octopus.
3.
No, that's perfect. It comes right after you.
That is true. Alright, you summon 2 roctopi, one in the tunnel behind it and the other above it, as they both latch onto the, walls and ceiling. They follow verbal commands, so what do you say?
Does it have to be like single word, or it doesn't matter? I can
No,
just.
verbal commands. You just have to say it out loud.
I just want to tell him pull it back, pull it away, push it away. Get it
Okay.
away!
Okay? Oh, you don't even know how good of a creature you chose for it to pull shit away.
That's
These things have their tentacle attack does automatically grapple.
Wunderbar.
So the first one's gonna roll. An 11 will miss. The second one's gonna roll. A 12 will miss. So they both miss with their first attacks.
Useful,
but
you said.
They got
Whatever.
it. They got this.
Okay.
They have the same plus bonus as the spider, I promise. Kogar,
Okay.
you are also sort of near the middle. What's good?
Are we trying to get this thing away?
Dead is away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if there's space for... Hold on, I gotta turn your music down. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, definitely need that shit all the way down on the low.
Okay, wow, I can hear myself thinking again. Because if there's room for one more up there, I'm going to, yeah, how much space is there?
Fall down and then
And how
Wait.
sturdy is this spider up there?
It has not been hit yet. You have no idea.
Okay.
There, as far as you could tell, you see above you directly there's Temper. Above Temper there's Rowson. Above Rowson there's a spider, and now above the spider there's some kind of rock creature with tentacles.
On
That's
the wall?
slightly, yeah, it's also a large creature, so it's filling the space above you. You're looking up into spider and then like rock octopus jaws, right?
Well,
Like the underside of a kraken. Horrific.
let's say if I somehow find myself misty stepping above the spider, will there be room for me to come down onto it?
If the creatures had not just been summoned, yes. But the only unoccupied space would be above the spider, which is 35, or it would be above the rocktopus, which is 35 feet up.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. If not for the summons.
Do I have enough space to chuck a javelin at it?
You can try. Weapon attacks charge disadvantage. Uh, 10 will miss, but a 21
10.
will hit. Oh,
Okay.
You get 2, right?
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
so screw it. I take 2 shots at it.
The
in a
21
row.
hit. For 7. It screes and makes a horrific noise. That was a very healthy sized wound to this thing. Maybe 2 or 3 more of those and it's gonna be down.
Can I use smite on something I throw?
Not on a ranged attack. No.
Okay.
What I will allow is if you ever want to punch somebody and take the unarmed fighting thing, you can absolutely smite with your fists. That is the allowance that I would make there. Is that you?
Is there space for me to move down a little bit or not really?
No.
Then I got
Garth was
nothing.
like concentrating on the spell, and Ashton was already down there bracing, so no.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it then.
Spider makes an attempt to web you, Temper. Not Temper. Drowsin. A 11 will miss you.
Thankfully.
And it hisses and spits as the webbing hits over your shoulder. Ashton, down at the bottom. Anything?
I offer my hand out in case anybody wants to get lowered. So I'll hold my action for somebody to grab my hand, that action being lowering them below me.
Okay. Lady
Yes.
Temper.
Alright, you said it would take me a full action to interpose myself between Rowson and the beast?
It would take a full turn, yeah, like your movement and your action. And Rowson would have to be willing.
Rowson, are you willing to let me interpose my armored self between you and this venom-spitting
If
Spider.
you can get up here.
Yeah, alright, done. Alright, but at the end of said turn, can I action surge and take an action?
That's very smart, yes.
Alright, well in that case, my action surge is done for the moment. But I will then attempt to touch the spider And with the positioning of the octopus, I'll attempt to inflict wounds with advantage.
Nice. Ooh. A 17 will hit.
24.
What does that look like?
Alright, so interposing myself and then boosting myself up, leaping, putting my bare hands on this thing, causing whatever existing wounds it had previously to tear themselves open and let this thing gush out over all of us.
Fuck yeah. I mean, Spider Ichor drenches you, Ralston gets some. It trickles all the way down to Ashton. Geraldine, you're the only one that doesn't get Spider Guts, I'm sorry.
Kogar is very pleased. He's like shouting and hollering and laughing. Wonderful!
Sweet Georgia Brown.
Congratulations, you guys have all solved my spider puzzle.
No, without dying.
No, we bumbled into it and then killed it. I wouldn't call that solve, but a win's a win.
Rain, I have given you control over your Roctopi.
Roctopi!
Everett, these ugly things yours. Rain?
Can I tuck my Roctopi away?
Just put them in your
What do
pocket.
you mean?
Stick it in my pocket? Can I do
No,
something?
they're large beasts
They're
that are
huge.
spectral and conjured by you, and they last for an hour or until you decide you don't want them anymore.
So if they're spectral, they're not really physical, right?
It's a visual.
They're composed of magic. So you like,
So if I tell them shrink down to 3 inches tall, they can't do that?
no, because they're the spirits of Roctopi, right? That you have conjured. These are real beasts that you've brought.
Gosh,
into
what
being.
magic rules? Okay.
You
just
could get rid of them, or you could tell them to finish climbing up to the top and
Could you
check out the
tell
room.
them to, like, pull the fat fucking bitch spider out of the way?
I think
Did
it's
eat
already.
the spider.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell it to move up. Go up. I feel like I'm talking to Kami. Go up, up the stairs. Let's go.
You guys can freely
Can we-
finish climbing up into the room
Wait,
above.
what's in this alcove?
You're too.
Nothing. It just disappears into webs and such.
Just
There's not
spider
even
guts.
there's not even a corpse there except for the spider now. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, in that case, follow after
I
the
never roll
Roctopi.
filterless. This is bullshit.
I'm gonna fucking kick the spider as I go up.
You guys can freely move through the Roctopi because
That's
they're
a
not actually
wide
blocking.
filterless J. Are you eating weed? Just
It's really narrow at the end.
oh.
Can I get
okay.
any... Can I steal any poison or fangs from the spider?
You can roll survival.
But
Just for the record, I go around whatever these structures are. I don't walk over them. Just FYI, I was
okay.
just getting out of the way.
Let
Yeah.
me describe really quick what you guys see as you guys are climbing up. The room is small and plainly decorated. On the north and south sides are fountains made of bronze inlaid marble. The southern one is cracked and only dry limey deposits remain within. The northern one contains about 2 feet of dark water fed by a trickle that falls from the top of the fountain. In the water, the white gauzy form of a crayfish lies on a bed of lime incrustation. To the west, stairs lead up out of the room, and to either side of the stairs along the west are narrow, dust-covered ledges.
And am I good to like climb up? Do I need to do another check since I fell to the ground?
No, because of the rope, you guys are all
right,
able to,
okay.
to do stuff fine now. Feel free to move up all the way into the room if you guys want.
It's pretty good.
No offense, bruh. I don't really trust your invitations. I won't
Ralston,
feel
you
free
want to
to do it.
stick your face in the water? gargle it, drink some.
Sure, I need a fucking bath.
Mm.
What does it smell like in here?
Must.
Foul water mostly.
Oh, good. Foul.
No,
water?
like
Like
corpse
like
or anything?
like scummy water. You know how you can sometimes smell water?
Yeah.
Stagnation.
Yeah.
So basically, it doesn't smell like anything's hanging out in here. It smells like foul water.
I mean, you know, water people. Them dank ass water people.
What are people? What a great question to ask.
Walking sentient water bags that you could harvest later.
Am I able to do my second win to try and get some
Yeah,
back?
absolutely.
Okay.
Assuming
okay.
you have it from.
Yeah, D10 plus my fighter level.
How many levels you have in fighter? Yeah.
Okay, so okay. 5.
That seems accurate.
Checks out. Yeah.
That should put you back to full,
Nope.
right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Hey man, are you alright after that fall?
Yeah, I'm all right. Knocked me out for a little bit, but I'm okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking spooky in that one.
I really don't like spiders, is the thing.
They seem to love us.
Yeah, there's a lot of them here. Oh my gosh, Ivarus, you're back. How are you after witnessing like a death?
I was gone?
I'll
Yes.
briefly.
It's a little fuzzy up here. I don't remember what's what.
No, that's
All I remember
fair.
a big bright light, and suddenly I'm climbing tiny little holes with you people.
I always find myself climbing tiny little holes.
Oh yeah.
I see.
Tell us more.
I'm good.
Do you want to stick your head in the water? Do the octopi?
Surely.
You really want somebody to stick their head in, don't you?
I'm encouraging reckless activity from a group of very cautious people.
Sherilyn
I know.
has realized now that if you fuck around, you will subsequently find out. So
No.
he's over that.
Is there an exit that we can see?
Is there a what to it? that
An
you can see?
exit?
Yeah,
An
to
exit?
the west, you see stairs that lead up to a door here.
We feel wind.
And-
I checked. Does it feel like there's wind coming from it?
Give me a survival. Oh, I'm sorry. I also never resolved you harvesting spiders.
Yeah.
You got you get the one unbroken fang. From
That could not
the-
have been on it.
It's okay. With a 13, you don't feel anything.
Okay. This leads the way out. I don't feel any wind.
Can we see under the door? Is there any light or anything?
There's no light. Those of you with dark vision that can see what looks like coins maybe on the ground.
Is there a keyhole or any sort of thing like that?
No.
Ooh.
I mean, I could always go first if you're worried about it. It's much higher up than where we were when we fell down.
Sure. I'm just gonna make sure of one thing. I'm gonna try an investigation just to see if there's any secret panels in the room.
Okay. With a 17, you search around the room. You don't find any secret panels or anything, but you do see that the thing that you took to be the form of a crayfish in the water in the northern
The gray one?
yeah, the crayfish is actually a like a shell of itself. It's not a living thing, and it seems like it's hollow.
Like perhaps liquid melted what flesh was inside.
From with a 17 investigation, it appears to be natural decay.
Okay. All right. Well, I pointed out to the rats, but perhaps, and that's the only thing that's inside any of these liquids.
Yeah, the clear liquid in the southern one with the limey deposit seems much more fresh.
Ivarus, perhaps you could have one of your creatures dig that out. Just a thought.
The shell or the water?
The shell.
Okay.
I'm just suggesting.
Ivarus walks away. Fucked. Rain, we asked you a question right as you left. Like literally as you were standing up and leaving. He asked you for help with something, and you dubbed him so hard it was crazy.
What happened?
There's a crustacean shell in the northern well that appears to be hollow. He wants you to like flip it over to see what's up with it.
Wow,
With the roctopus because it's
a creature.
My creatures are not here for your abuse. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna tell the hi. Can you flip the script? Can we do the thing that you?
Yeah, it reaches in with a tentacle, and the scummy water is like disturbed, and then it pulls the shell out. It appears to be completely normal, as for whatever you saw. But then, as you look into the water again, you can see that beneath where the shell was, there is a platinum key and chain.
I will tell them. I'm gonna like hang off of one of my Roctopie's tentacles and look at it and be like, "Oh, I see something shiny."
Pick it up.
Something shiny. And we'll tell the Roctopie, "Come on, buddy. You know this job ain't over till it's over. Go get the thing."
Good, right.
Tentacles. I love octopus.
What did you say, Lady Temper?
Oh, I just said good Roctopie.
Pet.
Absolutely.
In response to physical affection.
And I will pet the tentacles that are not in the water.
Oh, did I successfully pull everything out as you wanted, or does the Roctopie need?
Do you want the key and chain?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you grab the key and chain. You have a platinum key and chain. They're probably worth about 20 gold.
I'm gonna hand it to him and be like, "Is this what you wanted?"
Indeed.
Oh.
Does it look like there's a keyhole in the door at the top of the?
No, it's the same. It's the same like brass that you've seen that has not required a doorknob or a key. It's heavy, but should just push open.
Well, every key has a hole. Does anyone see any keyholes in any of these other wells?
You did not with a 17, but no one else.
What about this well that keeps giving me the urge to dip my head in?
Would you like me to hold it under for you?
Why is everybody here so murderous? Do you not have, like, family? Do you not have hobbies?
I mean, I do. It's just... How you wash your hair kind of situation.
Have you never been in a dungeon before? Generally, you stay away from things you do not know.
Jealous of the luscious locks you have.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to stand by you for the rest of the time we're here.
That's fair.
I will have that hair.
I whispered to Rosin, he's kind of a priss.
A little bit. Shirley doesn't have a lot of orc friends.
Do you think he's racist?
Definitely.
So misunderstood.
They both share a look, and then he looks over to him, narrows his eyes.
I just like get a small shudder.
See? Totally racist.
Yeah, definite racism. See the murderous intent in his eyes.
Big old puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
He looks, he's fine.
Are we gonna open this door?
Yeah, I mean, did any of you actually happen to see any other keyholes or anything?
None in here that I've seen so far.
Okay. Then I guess we hold on to the key and move forward.
Prod the well. Poke it with a halberd.
If ours is just gonna
Water?
Eh. I mean,
Okay,
get rid of-
as you
boy.
disturb the liquid, it begins to like coil around your halberd, and you see rising from the water. No, Geraldine. No.
Oh, sorry. That was an
You
accident.
see a massive form of a water-based elemental
My death.
shoot up and move to attack you as you pull your halberd back. Please roll initiative. It's time for the Witcher combat music.
I can't
Now at a
see.
significantly lower volume.
You can't what? You can't see?
Yeah, I have very limited vision right now. I wonder-
Whoever was giving you light is no longer. Hold on, I will
That'll
just.
be
Right.
You
I
have
think it was-
wonderful, handsome knight who went up the
It,
stairs.
it was me. I went up the stairs to check the door when we had the keyhole.
Oh, well, you're being useful kind of didn't help me, so come back.
I did.
Okay, Geraldine, this thing is rising up out of the water. Drowsin is frantically pulling back her halberd. You are the first to be able to do anything. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna take a slice at it with my rapier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my action surge to do that twice.
You are already a 5th level fighter. You can already do that twice. Do you mean 4 times?
What?
You have extra attack.
Okay.
You're level 5, so you can already attack twice. So
Oh,
do you
okay.
mean attack 4 times with your extra attack?
No, just twice then. Never mind.
Oh, okay. So you're not using your extra attack. Okay, please make 2 attacks. Ooh, with the magical rapier. Nice. Roll damage. Both of those will hit. Nice. Big 19 damage. And it seems surprised as when you pierce it, the water seems to smash away, almost like you punching larger holes with the magical weapon. And it wasn't expecting that.
Nice.
A very big hit as this, like, almost draconic form is coming up out of the water. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Rouse it. You get your halberd back. You made the water angry. Do something about it.
Switching to
Divert the
my
water.
silver spear.
Silvered spear.
The other in full panic.
A 24 definitely hits. Okay, you pierce into it, but your non-magical weapon seems to have trouble pulling away the water. it cuts out the side, and you see a splash that paints the wall, but it's much, much smaller than what Geraldine did.
Fuck. Slap.
Ooh, a 12 will miss as it ducks back out of the way.
Alright, and I just kind of brace myself for the worst.
Ashton, you hear yelling and attacking and bracing and water noises.
Yeah, I reached for the door just to hear the scuttle of my dungeoneers, I guess is a good word, and I'll race back down.
Yeah.
What's the dimensions of the room? Is it like kind of cramped, or is there room to scale out?
I mean, it's 25 by 20. The ceiling here is like 23 feet, maybe.
Okay, cool. So I'll draw the greatsword for my back.
Ooh.
And I don't have any advantage because of my positioning, so
Nope.
let's just go for it. Nope.
14 definitely hits. Non-magical, correct? You don't have a magical greatsword for any reason. Okay. A massive double swipe that it's able to dodge the first one, but as with greatswords, you've just forced it into a position that it couldn't dodge from, and your second slash cleaves into it. Similar to Rowson, it only pulls water with the blade rather than seeming to push it out away from it. That being said, it is bloodied from that attack. Is that you, Ashton?
That will be my turn.
Okay, Kogar, it is the beat the ass of this fucking water creature's train. What would you like to add to it?
It's looking bloodied.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to save the spell. I'm going to take 2 big slashes at it with my greatsword.
Do so. That one's gonna miss. That one's gonna hit. Ooh, very nice.
And
me 7 radiant damage. Very nice. This thing is barely holding together after the radiant explosion tears through it. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, Ivaris.
Can I push past Kenny's character? Would that
No.
can't do that. So
like not without him being willing and it being a like you can't you really moving another person isn't a thing in the rules, and you can't occupy another space. So I say that it would take the way I did it, especially while you were climbing, is that it took your move and your action to do so. So I would say it would take your action at least to do so. To like be like, hey, switch with me, and then like maneuver him basically, because he's in the fantasy, you are having your turn at the same time he is, right? So while you're like, what am I gonna do? He's pulling out his greatsword and starting to slash. So you would be like grabbing him after his second slash and ripping him away, which would be takes the time.
mush him to the side. I can't do that. Alright, mushing.
Wait, hold on. Question.
Answer.
Smite is like an add-on and not like a bonus or attack, right?
Yeah.
Crap, I've been wasting my bonuses. Could be doing more.
Could be doing more. Live Moss. That's the Kogar like mentality.
Ligma.
Ligma.
What's it gonna be, Ivaris?
I'm gonna throw daggers at it.
Okay.
Yes, daggers.
Yeah. Hopefully it does something.
Just the one, I believe. A 10 is gonna miss.
I figured.
You can bonus action offhand, but you don't get the plus 3 to the damage, or plus 2 to the damage. I also think you have your staff probably in your other hand.
Yes, my staff is in my hand, but I can use my Roctopie, can't I?
They have their own turn.
Oh, okay.
But yes, give me your verbal commands for them.
I'm gonna tell the one that's right next to it to choke it. And the other octopi, this is just a curiosity question. Can the rocks on its body be taken off?
No, it's ethereal, it's spectral.
Wishful thinking. Alright, no, that's the only thing I'm gonna do with the other rock, the first octopi.
Okay.
Not the other one.
Okay. I'm just making them spiritual. Alright, is that you?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Is benefit, so I stop asking questions about the physical manifestation.
Maybe. Rousin. This thing plunges downwards towards you in a torrent, opening its mouth.
Hey,
Yes.
Nate.
Hey,
I hit it, right?
you did with one of your 2 attacks.
Okay, cool. It's attacking with a disadvantage.
Good to know.
Nice.
So that is a 15 to hit.
I'll miss.
All right. Lady Temper. Yeah,
Was
like,
that?
what is that? What in canon, like, is it the damage from it that makes it miss? Is it that you like fucking throw out your blade at it while it's attacking Rousin?
I think I did the most damage, so when it goes to make like an attack, I'll just step forward. Well, I don't want to say the most damage, but I did a good chunk. I did a good chunk of damage, so I'll just like step forward to let it know that my presence is still very apparent.
Yeah. Second most damage is still, you know, the thing.
I mean, with my damage being halved.
Exactly. All right, Lady Temper.
Alright, I'm gonna firebolt that.
Okay, you'll be at disadvantage because you're in melee range of it.
Oh, yeah.
17 does hit. You hit it with a big firebolt, but as it strikes the small amount of water that's remaining, this much thinner tendril, it seems to fizzle and hits into steam rather than burning off as large a chunk as the fire was. It seems resistant to the fire. Is that you? Alright, this thing is not looking hot at all. As the last Rocktopus is gonna rock up, +5 to hit. We're looking for a 8 or higher for the Rocktopus. And that's a 6! The other Roctopi is gonna ignore your command and attack also because it has a reach of 15 feet and it wants murder. So a 19 definitely hit for 2d6 plus 3, so 11 bludgeoning damage, which is halved to 5. So Rain, why don't you describe what your Rocktopus choking the life out of this water weird looks like? Even though, to be clear, the water weird is immune to being grappled.
Wait, so how did it choke it?
That's what I'm saying. You commanded it to choke it, and that it trying to choke it killed it, but it can't be choked because of what it is. So what does its murder look like? I need you to solve this mystery for us.
It's gonna remain a mystery. It was a shimmering flash
It was
of light.
an unknowable,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
You
no.
all witnessed something that
And we
should
don't know
not
what.
have been.
I love my Rocktopus.
Congratulations, you guys have defeated a bowl of water.
I didn't wash myself off.
Tap water.
Yep, it's like clean-ish.
It's like
Clean
Florida
adjacent.
tap water.
Is there a keyhole in there?
Nope.
Well, it's worth a look. I thought it could have been an illusion.
Is there anything in there?
It was all an illusion.
No, it appears to be just full of slightly clearer, scummy water.
Mm.
Ivaris is gonna pat the Rocktopus. Good job, guys. Pat. They appreciate physical affection. It reminds me of that character from Futurama. I forgot their name. Gosh, what was the octopus guy's name in Futurama?
Zoidberg.
Zoidberg. I think it was Zoidberg. That's what I'm like thinking about. So up we go.
You step up to the doorway.
I'll knock.
You know what? I'm gonna stay back
Why is that? Surely.
because I learned my lesson. That's why.
Get back.
You knock. How long do you wait?
Like 20, 30 seconds.
We do that.
Nothing.
Did you really knock?
20 to 30 seconds.
I'm gonna like look back with like a bewildered look. If this is somebody's private quarters, then I'm going to get probably more in trouble for just barging in.
Do you hear anything?
No, and then I'll open the door.
I mean, he's definitely polite.
It pushes open, but you see in this room as you shoulder the door open. In the middle of this chamber is what appears to be the withered, preserved form of a centaur mounted on a slab of marble. Tinted green and decked out in lacquered leather, feathers, and copper-wired jewelry, he faces the western entrance to this chamber. The centaur holds a bronze-hafted pike tipped with a broad, blue-gray, flame-shaped spearhead. Scattered around the room are jewelry and knickknacks made of beaten copper, cut and polished obsidian, shells, quartz, and coral. Much of this treasure is at the feet of the centaur, symbolically being trod underfoot. Two dark urns shaped like wicker baskets stand along the north wall, each one filled with riverstone.
Oh. Slowly step in. And then slowly step in.
Are those like feathers actually that vibrantly colored and lively
Yes.
looking?
Yes.
Pretty fancy.
Is there any smell?
Any smell? I mean, have you ever smelled a bunch of pennies?
Ooh,
Copper.
There's a heavy metallic
Ooh.
scent in this room.
I
Not
smell
exactly like
pennies.
blood, but like
ever accidentally
metal.
touch your car keys and then smell your hand and you're just like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
like hold your keys for 5 minutes. And
Yeah, literally, if you hold your car key, that is the most like metal, like metallic smell I can relate to.
Really?
Mhm. I don't know if y'all.
We're going through curious happenstances today.
Y'all ever just be smelling pennies?
No, the like. Alright, I had a bike pump that was like really small when I was a kid, and my mom always taught me this trick that if you're having trouble getting the bike pump into the like nozzle on the wheel, and there's also like or a basketball or something, you like wet the tip of the needle with your spit, so that like metal smell, just like that is what I think of.
Yeah, I just had to get buff. My advice was just do it.
I know they are.
Hello there.
Yeah, so you begin moving around the room, Ashton. There's a lot of like treasure. Much of it like, you know, some of it junk and kind of just like beaten copper, like scrap junk jewelry. But like it is well made in many cases, and there is like like polished obsidian, which is valuable to people for things other than what it is.
Don't
Right.
give her any.
When the handout came up, I thought it said Centaur Mommy.
To each their own. You've wanted to fuck almost every creature that we've come across so far.
Not
so-
true at all. Not
How
even.
How do you feel,
The
how do you
owl
feel
bear.
about those roctopus?
Wow.
I'm good on the Rocktopus, thank you.
Absolutely.
Rocktopus be bringing the fucking homies home with the tentacles, bro.
Rain just had a
Oh,
whole diatribe and
wait,
I didn't hear a word of it.
Actually,
I said keep your hands to yourself and in the car at all times on this ride. Just saying. My Roctopi are to be left alone. They're spectral anyway.
Yeah, they're not physical.
Yeah.
Make sure you move them to keep them with you.
Oh, right.
Kogar's looking around for a sword, because
I'm sorry. I don't think I
Of
can
course
fit in
he
this.
They can squeeze through.
Right, 'cause
You
they're-
dig around for a sword.
he doesn't want to quite touch it yet, but he's looking to see if he spots.
No, you don't see anything, sword-like.
Do I see any like rings or necklaces?
Oh yeah, tons.
It doesn't matter how rusty. I know
Yeah,
the old
tons.
dish soap trick.
Tons, like quartz ones, obsidian ones, shell and coral, and like all of these different, like lots of large beaten copper like amulets on things, that sort of thing. Big dangly earrings with like 2 or 3 copper spheres, that sort of thing.
These
Look at like what this guy is wearing. There's a lot of like less, as not quite as nice copper versions of it.
these are really
Is its eyeballs moving around? Like,
No.
is it like lively at all? Okay.
Scooby-Doo style.
No.
Looking a bit crusty there.
Yeah, it's like
Don't
withered
talk shit
and
about
like
it while you're in the room with
it
it.
actually reminds you of the spider after the inflict wounds.
Are you like afraid of this thing or something? I mean, it's taxidermy, like person something.
Taxidermy.
Does anybody have the ability to see if things are cursed? I kind of want to take one of these rings home for my wife, but I don't want to piss off the mother.
Aw.
Let's see.
Oh God, if only we had like a paladin or something that had like detect undead or divine sense or something.
The paladin is rooting around in treasure and is like, "What? Huh?"
What do you
Well,
mean?
if the paladin's doing it, I don't think it'll be. I think this is a good sign, and I'll pocket a ring and maybe like a small necklace for my daughter.
Oh,
Aw.
Your backstory. Nice.
Are there any like pieces of armor in this corner over here?
Roll me an investigation. You don't find anything.
Shit.
Are there any switches or things that look like exits?
There's a door here with hinges on the inside that you think it. I mean, it mirrors the door to the east, right? So it would pull inwards into this room.
Are there any switches or levers, or is it like we'd be able to grab it and pull it?
You would just be able to grab it and pull it. It's very similar to the other doors that you guys have seen. See. So. But hey, maybe like go crawl back down the spider hole.
yeah.
There was that gold thing. You could go jump in it. Maybe there's a secret path down there.
Definitely.
How are we all feeling?
So there's just like a dried husk of a centaur in the middle.
Yeah.
Would you all mind taking a rest? Do we need a rest?
In a room with a
That would
mummy?
be nice.
Well, we can go back to the other room where a basin of water
Right.
attacked you.
Okay.
Pick your poison, you know? Just
I mean, that's up to the majority.
how many hours
Never
have
sure.
we been awake?
Well, we recently
Have we
took
been
a long
like powering through?
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys took a long rest like 2 hours ago.
But if
Wow.
we sit down for an hour, everybody's expended action surge will return.
Oh, okay. So let's sit. We could sit. We'll just keep an
Because
eye on the mummy.
This
I
gives
think
us
there's,
time
like-
to sift through all this fucking delicious gold and money.
I was gonna say, I think there's like 3 of us, and all of us have expended our action surge.
Yeah.
What's on
Wait,
the walls on the floor?
Money.
All
Is it
kinds of
just
things.
pure
Stuff
money?
no, like what I described. So it's
Oh, okay.
jewelry and knickknacks, all made out of copper, polished obsidian, shells, quartz, or coral. So it's like
So that's on the floor though,
junk
right?
jewelry. Yeah.
Okay. What's on the walls?
There aren't things like
Nothing?
hanging on the walls. There are
No?
decorative
Okay.
carved designs similar to much of the ruins that you've seen.
Is there
Oh.
any keyholes? Aren't we looking for a keyhole?
I
I mean, we could sit, but my eyeballs
No,
would
there's
like to be
no.
looking
We
around for
can
a
pull
keyhole.
this thing.
okay. There are also the 2 urns that are shaped like wicker baskets on the wall, which have river stones in them. That's the only thing that you see that's different.
River stones. That sounds pretty.
You use your second wind. Nice.
So are we taking that hour or?
Might as
Yeah.
well.
Let's take a seat.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna remove these octopi. So what is this short rest look like for everybody? You guys are gonna inventory the whole room?
The whole room. Oh. I'm personally just taking the ring and the necklace.
Okay. Ralston, you want to go through everything?
I'm digging through all this shit.
I am also digging through stuff.
It's unmerciful and savage and beautiful at the same time.
Going through all the stuff on the floor?
Yeah, right.
Okay. You want to tip over the river rocks and sort through those?
Yep.
Okay, you do everything. So there are, at a rough estimate, about 800 pieces of jewelry throughout this room. Now about 796 after plundered by Ashton. And all of that, probably all together, if you scooped it, it would probably be about 80 gold worth total. But the real treasure you found when you dumped out the 2 urns. Buried beneath the stones are 2 bags that contain like crushed silver masks. They were probably whole when they were first put under there, and then over time have been crushed by the stones. You see an electrum serpent bracelet, a broken marble statue of a monkey, and 4 silver hairpins set with jade.
Oh.
Ooh, hairpins with jade. Hairpins with jade. Not that I have hair, but I mean, I have a braid. I'd like the hairpins with jade, please.
I mean, I'm not gonna object to that. I'm all fighting for shit.
Are you sure? I think it would look so good with your ears.
I do like the broken marble.
Do you remember what the room that you got the longsword that was magic temper was? Do you have any idea?
Was that the coffin
White.
with the? No, that wasn't a magic longsword, was it? With the.
No, we were in a room with I think with like a white, but that's where I think where you got the axe. But that wasn't. That
Yeah.
wasn't it.
The axe was in the tomb above the sarcophagus. Oh, can I spend my hour doing that with the axe? I don't want to like attune
You
to
do.
it. I just want to like know more about it.
Sure, give me 1 second.
Can I do that without like using it?
The longsword made of laminated wood inset with jagged teeth of obsidian from the stone statue that you guys moved. 12-foot stone
Yeah.
statue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a +1 longsword. And it deals extra 2d8 damage to any creature of the plant type. But the sword is made of wood, and it has jagged obsidian teeth on the edges, so it's very like Aztec. But it is
Ooh,
a
that's
magical
cool.
sword and not able to be destroyed by conventional means because of that.
Was that Korgar?
No, that was you.
That's the longsword.
Oh, that was me. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yes. I'm just gonna show it to everybody.
Ooh.
That's cool.
However, you do know that it is cursed.
Is it a great axe or just a axe?
It is a battle axe.
Can I tell anything from it after, like, whispering sweet nothings and caressing it for an hour?
It. The longer you spend with it, the more it seems like precious to you.
Oh, no.
But that's my precious.
I think
Oh,
the
that's
thing that
one
makes
thing.
you notice it is like you see Temper like going over her new sword on the other side of the room, and you're like, your first thought is just like, she must be jealous of my axe. She's gonna try and take it, and you like, where did that come from?
Oh, this is axe.
So do let me know if you're gonna attune to that.
Okay. Yeah, Kogar doesn't really like that. He can feel the power, but he's like... He controls steel, not the other way around.
Okay. If anybody wants to roll hit dice, you can. Everything you guys gain back on short rests, you gain back. If ours, you get all your wild shapes back. You haven't wild shaped since the first session, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you have all that back if you didn't already. If you want a wild
Ooh,
shape, you've got all your charges. Yeah, everybody gets their action surges back. Nice.
Way more than I needed.
That 2 HP. Okay, you guys are all spread around the room. The
Oh.
rest ends. What is happening? You guys have inventoried, like, basically all of the jewelry here. There's a
Oh.
small pile of river stones.
I think I can regain one side die, right?
On a short rest?
Yeah.
It would say.
No, fucking, I get like I can use like a bonus action to do it. Can I do that out of combat still?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, this is an ability that you just got back because of the short rest. And you're going to use it now. Got
Yeah.
it. Smart. Okay. You meditate for a moment, and what color is your psychic power? Or does it not look like anything? It's just like, it looks like invisible, right? Your hair
It hasn't
fluffed up like an anime character.
taken a physical like form yet.
Okay, so there's a stirring in the air around you, and the dust kind of hanging in the air gently like pushes back from you for a second before resuming its normal fall.
Yeah.
Your static electricity went up by 1. You guys are all tracking static electricity. That'll be very important at the end.
Electric pole.
what?
Alright,
Thank
so
you, Rain.
door.
Fuck.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of this room.
I guess through the door then, huh?
Through the door.
Through the door.
Which door?
Those are crates. Yeah. This door.
Oh, right.
Bowsen, you open the door?
Yes.
Okay. You place your hands on the door, and as soon as you pull it about an inch, there is a creaking sound that is totally unexpected.
Oh my
As the centaur mummy begins to
Of course.
animate.
It just fucking.
Don't worry.
Of course,
I touched
at
the
least it was
door.
kind
It
enough
was
to
me. Attack me.
It was kind enough to wait until after our rest. We were right in its face, resting.
Just
Real
vibing.
kind.
Listen.
Yeah, it vibed with us.
Yeah, we chilled. It was getting contact high for whoever brought the pipe and the peace good.
Woo! I like my kind of crowd. Gotta kill you, but
Yeah, it's a shame I gotta kill you because you touched the door, but like, man, I had a really good time vibing with you.
yeah.
Now I
Well,
feel
last-
I feel conflicted feelings.
Don't have to stab me and remove your kidneys now.
Gosh, not the kidneys.
I rolled a 15, but it didn't show up, so I had to roll again and rolled a fucking 1.
Oh.
1, 2,
You're not at 15.
5, 6. All right. Ashton.
I pull out my greatsword. I will use temper for an advantage.
Yeah.
Chow.
A 22 will hit.
Wachow.
A 21 will hit.
And then, as a bonus action, because I crit, wachow.
An 11 will miss.
Cool, action surge. Wachow.
Okay.
Ooh.
God damn, son. God damn.
He went
That
in.
hit. One more.
Chow.
A 13 will miss. Okay, so of the ones that hit, we have 31 damage, and then 24 damage, and then 35. 60. That's 90 total. But you see that it is resistant to non-magical attacks. So 45 damage is still incredibly respectable. You don't kill it or bloody it, however. Do you still want to describe what this ridiculous series of actions looks like?
Wide swings, heavy hits, baby.
He's a tank.
I am
Fuck yeah.
splattered with whatever crusted black blood is still left in its veins.
Okay. Just for clarity's sake, you would have had to move to this square, one up, to gain advantage from temper, but beyond that, you were all good with
Wow.
with everything that happened.
My
That's
after image finally followed. You guys just weren't fast enough.
exactly. If that's you,
Yep.
Rousen, this thing's head creaks, and even though it's about to be your turn, it uses a legendary action to drive its pike at the person who just attacked it.
Oh.
An 18, Ashton.
That hits.
Okay, that's going to be 6 piercing damage. Rousen, now it's your turn.
Going with a wonderful green flame. Hopefully it's striking true.
A 20 will hit. Very nice. You see as the fire catches it, the linens wrapped around it seem to light even more so than what you expected. And though your pierce is weakened, the fire is emboldened. That is a total of 16 damage.
Then quickly follow up with a crack on its back, maybe.
Can you do that when you cast Green Flame Blade?
Yeah, because it's still one of the main attacks.
But it's a
Green Flame Blade is a melee attack.
Yeah.
The spell says make a melee attack.
right, but the action is still cast a spell,
Let's see.
right? It does like it is a spell.
When you take
but
an
it
attack
is
action only with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, so that would still
attack action
Yes.
is the difference there.
Yeah.
The action you're taking is cast Green Flame Blade, which as part of it you make a weapon attack.
Alright.
But the action you're taking is not the attack action. I'm sorry to throw the rulebook at you.
No, that's fair. Ruth is
Um,
my roommate. That is me.
All right. Then we go to Geraldine.
Okay, I'm gonna slash it at twice with my rapier.
Okay, both of those hit.
Okay.
Very nice. 18.
And action surge.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do that again.
An 11 will miss. A 16 will hit, however.
Oh, wait.
But nope.
There we go.
And very go. Very good. With that, you bloody it. Bring
Yeah,
it
reach
down
right here.
to half. Oh, you do need to move, Geraldine. I forgot
Oh,
what token
yeah.
you were. Oopies.
From 5 feet away.
That positioning would also give you advantage if you want to re-roll your 11.
Okay.
That'll hit. Give me damage.
Oh, fuck, I did it again. There we go.
Nice. Okay, more than bloodied.
Nice.
Very, very cool. All right. Firstly, turning on Ashton. It glares at you, the empty sockets in its head seeming to grow large as it catches your gaze. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
My strong suit.
Nice.
I didn't have advantage. It's an 8.
An 8 fails. You are frightened, and you failed by 5 or more, so you are paralyzed until the start of the mummy's next turn. All right, 2 attacks. Let's see who's hit it. Geraldine definitely did a big hit. Pike to you. 28.
Still has disadvantage.
It still has disadvantage. A critical fail. Creature ignores the effect if a creature can't be frightened. This creature cannot be frightened.
Okay.
So it is a critical 28. Geraldine, you're gonna take 8 piercing damage.
Dope. Awesome, thanks.
Rowson, you get the hooves as he hikes back and tries to kick you mule-style double hooves to the face. That's a 27.
That's definitely hitting.
Okay, that's 13 bludgeoning, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck. I'll use my inspiration.
Okay, please do so.
It's been spoken, but in my fucking final retaliation. It's a spell I haven't had to use yet, but fuck you anyway.
Hellish Ruby.
Okay. First, before you do that, please take that 13 damage, and then take 10 necrotic to your current and maximum, as you are cursed.
Oh no.
Why did you all just try and look at the spell description for Hellish Rebuke?
Well, because they both did
Because
it.
I
I thought
wanted
it
to
was
know
really
what it
funny.
was.
I thought it was really funny when they
This
did
is
it.
what
so I
it.
just
This
did
is what it. This is what it is.
Thank you.
It's so good.
Dex save. That's a 3. It's gonna use one of its legendary resistances to succeed, because holy shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of fire, bitch boy.
So that half of 33, which is 16, doubled to 32. Big ass hit from you is even though it like magically shields itself from the worst of the fireball, it still catches and burns a huge chunk of this thing's humanoid torso and horse flank. Rosin, how are you looking after that very big kick to the jaw?
Very much coughing up a huge amount of blood, probably from the necrotic touch, just like a huge black vein over where it hit.
Okay.
Half wreathed in fucking radiant fire from the talisman exploding out.
Alright. It's gonna end its turn and do a really dick move and use its legendary action right away before Temper's turn to take advantage of Ashton with the pike.
I don't think it can use legendary actions until somebody else's turn.
Yes, legendary actions
so this-
after a player.
After a player, it can't use it after its own turn.
Oh, I thought it was immediately before. Is it after?
Only after a
It's
player.
after a player.
Oh, I thought it was before a player's turn. I've been using them wrong for like
Ever?
hours. Like, yeah, the entire time I played. I had it totally backwards. Okay. Temper.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. While I've
just
still got
prolonging my game.
advantage. Well, I've still got advantage in this position. I'll
Yeah,
give
baby.
it 2 of my Plant Slayer
Okay.
Sword Strike.
Yeah, your magical weapon. You named it the Plant Slayer. I love that. Yeah, both of those hit.
Alright.
Here.
Nice. These are your two-handed. Nice. 23 damage. Big hit. No whammies. This creature is harried, being attacked from all sides. It really wishes that it hadn't let you guys rest, but you didn't break the curse until you tried to open the door that you didn't come through. Temper, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Now it could attack
Ivaris,
me. Now it could
before
attack
you can go, Ashton gets stabbed with a pike. A 23 will hit for
Double that damage,
13
baby.
plus.
Am I able to attack on advantage because it's flanked?
Yes. Ashton needs to take 15 piercing damage, and now you can take it. Now you can do that with advantage, if you have a melee weapon in your hand, which you have your shillelagh thing, right?
Right.
Oh wait, can I protective field that?
Oh, you want to use your action? Sure.
Yeah.
To reduce it
Yeah.
on the paralyzed boy. That's a good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Get 6 of your HPs back, Ashton. Nice. Very cool.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
Is breath weapon a spell,
No.
or is that
It's its
considered
own
like
action.
a
It's an
trait?
action. It's an action of itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
The feature, it says as an action you can expel your breath weapon, which for you,
Okay.
Black Dragonborn is a cone, right? Poison is a cone.
It says it's a straight 30-foot line.
Oh, if it's a okay,
5
if it's a
feet
line,
wide.
then there you go. So you could blast
Cool.
it if you
Yeah.
wanted.
So exactly. I want to do that.
Okay.
I want to do that. I want to do that thing with you. It's supposed to be 2d10 if you don't do a.
Okay. What's the dexterity save? It rolled a 20. That should
Well, I
save
just
no matter
assume
what you
that
have.
it fucking
Is it
works.
half
It takes
damage on a
half.
success?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll the damage.
It takes half. So I have to do 2d10, right? Or
Yeah.
do I just do a 1d10 because it's half?
No,
Or is it 2d10 and then
2d10 and then
half
half it.
Okay.
Because your minimum is higher if you do that. Then your minimum is
Okay.
2 instead of. So that'll be
So
6.
6 damage?
What kind?
Acid.
Acid. Okay, good.
Spew.
All right, no resistances or immunity to acid, so 6 acid damage to it.
Mhm.
Melts away. It's basically barely more than a skeleton. You wouldn't really call it a mummy at this point.
Mm.
Is that you, Avaris? It
Yeah, I don't
jumps
have any
it, but
bones.
like you get like one of its leg and the whole front part of the horse.
I'll say goodbye to your nipple, mommy.
Okay.
I think that's it for me.
How did Kogar end up here in the turn order? Anyway, Kogar, you go now. Why is there a 15 there? And why did nobody say anything?
I did twice.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole. I'm so sorry. I didn't even hear you.
It's okay, because the greatsword comes down.
He brings the hammer.
Oh wait, advantage, right?
That's just your first attack, so that one will hit. And that'll hit as well. Kogar. What does that look like?
With the first swing, he chops it legs, all 4, a sweeping attack, and then comes down on its neck with the second.
Excellent.
Got it.
You have completed this boss battle.
Yay.
And
Yay!
I never become unparalyzed because its turn never comes up.
No.
No, after 6 seconds, you are unparalyzed and no longer frightened.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
How do I make everybody's icons on the bottom appear with their character names? Can I do that?
They have to do that.
Yeah,
They control what their names are. Like, for example, yours is Rain C, because if you go to the gear setting, your
Yeah.
display name is currently set to Rain C. So you would have to set that to your
Oh.
character name. Now, if that's a request,
Got
the answer to your question is you request that they do
Whose
that.
name is Boobs?
It's Tamochan.
That would be Kenny.
Supreme boob overlord.
I was trying to figure out who was who, so thank you.
Well, apparently he is now Boobs.
No, he's not.
No, now me.
No, I'm me. You're you.
So
I'm not
I
you.
know we just sat around for an hour, but would you all, as I'm like holding my bleeding side, would you all mind if we took another little break?
It'd be real nice if I could patch up.
Is there anything valuable on the...
Wait, who's injured?
I like how we just ignored his request. It's like, is there valuables in the room?
I'm definitely going to agree to sitting down for a moment.
I'm gonna go over here and sit on a box.
So Kogar walks over.
Ashton and Ralston are both pretty seriously wounded. Sterling, did you take any damage?
Kogar.
I took a little bit. I'm okay.
Okay.
Kogar gives him the last 17 points of his lay on hands.
Who?
Yeah, and I've actually got a healing potion that I haven't used this whole time. So if
Ashton,
anybody
okay.
needs it,
Yeah.
Ashton,
Ashton?
You can actually only pump 16 in, so you've got one last one.
Okay.
To save in case anybody goes
points.
down.
If we're taking a rest, you can save your little magic hands. I've got deep breathing exercises.
Oh.
He's got that.
Kogar looks at him. We just rested, like confused.
Yeah, well, I was fundamentally I was resting to get my action surge back. Now I want to get my HP back because I didn't use any hit dice.
Ralston, how's your health? I mean, I know you're cursed, but you need the healing potion.
Yeah, hold on. And she'll start pulling out a couple of potions from her bag. I use a regular and then a mystery potion.
Yeah. I hand her mine.
Okay. Let me grab a mystery potion for you. Okay, this is a boiling liquid green in color. If you were gonna describe to me your mood, what would it be? Because this is great. You're gonna hate this.
Probably like seething hatred just between like what that thing did, but also like the fact that like where it kicked me is probably just like half rotted from the fucking necrosis.
Okay. You guys all watch red flame-like hair grow out of the top of Ralston's head.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
And as your mood changes from anger to
What the
shock
fuck?
and confusion, it goes white and then blue, shortening and then lengthening again in response to your mood.
I have hair.
Oh dear.
What the fuck is this shit?
Mood ring hair, baby.
Hell yeah!
Hey.
That is confusing but cool as fuck.
I love that one of the two bald people got that. Like, excellent.
Bitch, no hair.
You have
is
hair
so
now,
fucking
and it's
fabulous.
magic.
Yeah, it's magic hair. Oh hell yeah! Not only did I fucking get hair, I got upgrades, people.
Temper, who did you give the healing potion to?
Well, I was giving it to Ralston if you needed it.
Okay, Roslyn?
Yeah.
I will quaff their potion.
That's a regular one, right?
Yeah, it's a regular one.
Okay.
And I'll remove it from my inventory.
Yeah.
I think I said that's the one that you took a sip out of, right?
That one
No,
was.
no, that was the one we
Oh,
found in
okay.
a room. No, these are the ones we actually bought. Like I just never used mine.
This is
Yeah.
yours. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So you guys do want to take the short rest anyway to get so that Ashton
yeah.
can swing his arms again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use some hit die, boy.
Okay.
I did. I healed for 23 when I needed 16.
I am going to try and admire my hair as much as I can.
Yeah. As you're like beginning to admire it, it grows out, turns blonde and lush, very like Rapunzel, all the way down to the floor.
God.
How beautiful.
I'm very concerned, but this is a very good look for you.
I'm feeling fucking fabulous and beautiful in this one. Holy shit.
You say fucking fabulous and beautiful, it turns into like like 90s housewife.
Hell yeah.
You're rotating it's like constantly changing to very minor shifts in emotion, like drastically different haircuts, like manic pixie dream girl one moment, like then something completely different the next.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
Go
fun.
eat, go back, go climb down and get the snake corpse. No one's fast enough to stop you.
Devour it whole.
That sounds like a lot of work.
So, about this door, guys, that triggered the crazy centaur.
It wasn't locked, it did start to open. You just stopped because you were attacked.
I'm still standing next to the door, so can I just like really quick just reach around and just push the door open, see if anything happens? Look at the centaur.
Sure, but it's not super quick. It is
The
pretty.
door or the centaur? Oh, the door.
The door. You swing the door in, and you see something strange.
Like unlike the centaur.
On the other side of the wall, on the other side of the door, a wall of green polished stone blocks the way. And as you kind of look at it, you see it's 7 feet wide and 7 feet tall. It's like leaning sort of up against the wall above the door.
Like a tablet?
Yeah.
I can't
You
see
wanna-
shit, so somebody with some vision should go ahead.
Well, no,
I say to the group.
No, there's a wall. It's a dynamic. It's on the dynamic lighting.
There's
That's why you see
actually a
nothing.
green
Oh,
wall.
okay.
There's a wall.
Oh, it's literally. Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just a straight up blockade.
Yeah.
Is there anything written on it? Is there?
It's like solid polished jade.
Can I see through it?
Yeah, it's not super thick. Like you can see like the light is going into it, but because the hallway on the other side of it is dark and the light is on your side, there's nothing to like see through it. If that makes sense. Like a polarized glass with a light too close.
Do I hear any sounds from this room?
No.
Can I go in? Is there enough
What, you
space
want to
in
like
between
put? You want to like push it? It's only a few inches away from the door. Do you want to like push it? Is that what you mean?
I figured I could just slide in between them. I ain't that big.
It's only a few inches. You're more than like 3 to 4 inches.
I guess
I would
that's fair.
hope. I mean, maybe not everybody in the
Listen,
party.
just because
Small
I'm dragging.
dick check.
No.
Small dick.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
Oh,
bro.
Sherilyn's dick. Oh,
Tiny, shrimpski,
Hmm.
shrimpski.
He is like this. People expect a lot from orcs, and he just does not deliver.
Wow, but that's a cultural stereotype.
It is.
It is.
And
Is that
he-
racism?
What do you mean?
Yes.
There's a quote. It's classic. It's once you go green, you're living the dream. You're telling me that's a lie?
I've never seen an orc drawn. Never mind. Anyways,
Yeah? How much orc
How
are you looking
often
up, babe?
orc? Yeah, seriously.
No, I've seen some.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
pretty
I've
common.
never
I've
seen
seen
anything.
plenty.
I've never seen Western artists draw it like that, but like Pixiv artists sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm clearly missing out on a large part of the internet.
You
Yeah,
are.
I think the East is into ugly bastards.
me
more than
too.
the West
Can
is.
I use my staff and push it to see if there's any give to the stone?
Yeah, it immediately wobbles and tips outwards, almost like it was designed to fall if tampered with on whoever
Oh
came to
hell
open the
no!
store.
Hell no.
Wait.
So it falls outwards and cracks into two pieces as it falls into the corridor beyond.
I did not mean to destroy this place.
I mean,
Cracked in half.
So, can I just step right over it?
I mean, yeah, it's not like difficult terrain or anything.
be careful.
I
you
mean,
might
there's
fall.
glass now, like, or jade.
That's actually pretty valuable.
Y'all coming, or
Sure.
I don't know what made me think I should go first, but Mata that I asked
Oh my
is
god.
Where?
tiny
gotta
ass
throw
corridors.
yourself.
What's up with you and tiny ass corridors, man? You
I'm
only make
good.
people
Claustrophobia.
claustrophobic in game.
Ooh.
How scared do you feel?
Makes people wary.
I'm not a fan of tight spaces.
Geraldine, are you coming?
Yes, I'm coming. Sorry.
I'll rush ahead.
Okay. This 5-foot diameter passageway is dry and dusty, and it shows no sign of having been used in ages. Near the top of the corridor walls, about 3 feet from the ceiling, stone lintels run the length of the passage. The corridor abruptly widens directly in front of Ivaris into a cube 15 feet on a side with a corrugated floor. In the ceiling of this area, a bronze circular trapdoor is set. The cover is latched shut. In the four corners of this foyer are sets of metal rungs forming a ladder that leads up and across the arched ceiling to the trapdoor in the center. The rungs are broken in several places, leaving rusty spikes. On the other side of the area, the corridor continues.
You said the trapdoor is above us, or like on the wall in front of us, high?
Here I will show. Hold on.
Holding.
15 feet up where that circle
Right
is on the
above.
ceiling.
So this is
Okay.
the room it opens up into to kill people.
Yeah, so it would open down into the room, and there are rungs leading up to it, and
That are
the ceiling
broken.
is slightly curved. Well, some of them are broken. Yeah, there are enough that you could theoretically still climb up if you wanted.
This looks like a kill room. Let's be careful, please.
I'm gonna go around it.
Okay.
I'm watching your face for a reaction to see if there's gonna be some kind of trigger.
Wait,
I'm watching God to see what
Nate,
happens.
you're a fucker. Yeah, sometimes you got to.
Yes.
Josh, I'll do the same
avoid
thing to
circle.
you.
Yes, stay away from the circle.
That's
There's
what-
nothing in there that you would want.
Nothing at all.
Guys, I think we should
Leave.
go in this circle.
I find this troublesome.
Leave. I'm sure that's the way out.
You
Yes,
manipulator.
continue down the narrow passageway. Yes. Yeah.
Do it now.
See anything in the cage above? Is it moving at all? Any signs of anything actually being trapped?
In the
You said there was a trapdoor, like to.
yeah, it's like
Like-
a solid trapdoor. You can't. It's not like bars.
Oh, okay.
There are
Is it-
there are like rungs leading up to it,
Hmm.
embedded in the wall and shit.
Investigate the rungs and see if they're actually sturdy enough to hold someone.
The rungs specifically, sure.
Yeah.
Is anyone else investigating anything? With a
Looking
12, the
speed.
ones that are solid still seem to be able to, like the ones that are still whole seem solid and are able to hold the weight of someone not incredibly heavy. Like maybe Kogar would be a little bit risky.
Who happens to be looking around for any switches or anything like that? Oh,
Is there a way out down the hall?
Who's that to?
Oh, sorry, that's to Ivaris and Kogar. Is there a way out down the hall?
There's another hallway. And another hallway. And more hallway.
Go down it.
Oh, are you volunteering?
No, I volunteered to go up the light tube.
If
I mean, that
if you
is
want,
true.
I can. If you want, I can take lead.
Fine. I suddenly want I want my octopi. They're my comfort wait, yeah.
I need
All
my
right.
comfort octopi.
They're my service animals.
The new day. Comfort octopus.
Before you is a foyer, 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. A narrow hallway connects with this area on the south side, and on the north end, a 5-foot wide staircase leads up. A wheel is set horizontally into the southwest corner. This wheel appears to be a crank. Above the wheel, a bronze lever is set in the wall, angled downwards.
Can I just relate to the team what I saw? I saw this thing with a thing and a thing on the wall with a crank and a
That's not
Krankenwagen.
terribly specific.
Time to get cranking.
A Krankenwagen, I think, is an ambulance in German. Actually, that's the wrong word. Anyway, I'm just gonna tell them, yeah, there's this thing on the wall and a staircase over yonder. Is there anything on the walls?
No, they're blank
Okay.
in this area.
Was the staircase lead up to?
Fuck around and find out.
Can I see or not?
You can try walking up it. Yeah, it's not blocked by anything.
Would you like to?
You see on the floor are 3 circles in the stone. Seem to be carved into the stone.
Oh, they must be like bars that'll trigger something, lock us all in. We'll be fucked.
Wishful thinking?
Imprison me.
Kink much? Alright.
Page me, DM.
I'm gonna stand right here and be like, I'll watch from here. Thank you.
If I didn't know any better, it sounds like you're trying to set us up for the trap.
No, I'm just trying to be smart about the trap. And if y'all want to make stupid decisions, it's all on you.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes.
for matter of speaking, you said you're going to sit here and basically watch anybody go through it.
Yeah, so if
Does
anything
that-
happens, I'll be here to
Does
help
that
you.
does that
from this
that
side.
does
Sounds
that
like I'm
not
trying to
imply
be- I'm
that
trying to
you
think
want
about-
somebody to go through it though?
I'm just going to stand here and make sure I'll be available for assistance if anything happens.
Honestly, just sounds like you're rather a dastard.
Sounds like you don't want to go through the fucking door either. Fuck.
That is pretty
You can
good.
stand right next to me. It's not a problem. There's space for both of us.
Got you back.
Walking backwards, I'll make eye contact with her as I walk through.
Any of ours is watching back. Fuck you want to do? Shit.
About to throw hands. I love this.
Talking shit. Alright, so I guess not much is happening. I'll go in last.
You investigate the lever. So the lever is directly above this wheel that's set into the wall. You can see like 180 degrees of the wheel coming out of the wall, and then the lever is directly above it. And it's also just coming out of the wall, and it is currently in the up position there. It's got 2 positions to lever.
If it was in the down position, does it look like it would, I don't know, interfere with the gearwork of the wheel? Like, does it look like maybe it's an emergency stop or something?
I can't tell you what it looks like, other than the way the 2 things are positioned, without some sort of check in that direction. But what I will tell you is that they look like they're a part of the same contraption. They are made of like the same materials. The wheel and the lever are the same wood.
Okay.
The wheel
the
is
hallway-
like is like textured like a crank would be.
The hallway we just came from. I just checked the step that like goes from the hallway into this room. Does it look like there's a panel or something that might shut you know, like a secret door that might lock us into this room or anything like that? Can I investigate for that?
In the hallway, or like you're looking at the difference between the floor in this room and the floor in the other room?
The floor in the hallway and the floor in this room. Yeah.
Okay, give
Trying to
me
just investigate.
investigation, yeah.
Oh, looks the same.
You don't determine any difference.
All right. Cool.
Do we know it's at the top of the stairs yet, or?
No, while Temperance was playing with the lever, I decided to step out just in case the bars would have activated and I would have gotten locked in.
Oh, were you worried about something happening while you were on the other side?
Weird.
Gosh, that concern. So unrelatable.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I think there might be a wee bit of a difference in our logical thinking of you making us human sacrifices rather than me taking the step forward and then realizing somebody might actually activate the trap that it's tied.
Sounds like you're trying to over-justify it. I'm just saying. You ended up making the same decision as I did.
What am I
Anyway,
justify? You're
I'm
such
going
The
to...
two of you.
You said the lever's
like
down?
to see what happens.
Lever's
It's in
up,
an up position. Yeah.
and
Do
there's
you want
the
to?
wheel.
Do you want to try it? Oh, sorry.
Is nobody on the stairs?
Yeah.
Kogar pulls it
You
down.
want to try?
He's
You want to
tired
try
of
and see what
listening
happens?
to talk. He just kind of like, meh. Just like half-mindedly pulls it down.
Okay, you pull it down. It locks into position, and as it does, you hear a click, and then you hear a set of portcullis bars drop from the ceiling and land perfectly in the carved holes. You see the ends of the rods of the portcullis like fit into the carved grooves at the bottom, like creating a perfect seal.
Well, now we know what that does.
I just put my hands on my hips and look at Avaris.
Like,
Can
I
I-
don't do shit.
Can I
Anyway.
open it?
Fucking God.
You flip it up and undo it.
You flip it back
Can it
up,
go up?
and they immediately go up. Yeah.
Okay.
Two
So let's
people
move that up.
wants to see what's at the top of the stairs, and someone will stay down here to make sure this doesn't go down.
Sure. I will stay back.
And just to be
Y'all go.
clear, you're not touching the wheel at this time. You're just investigating with the lever.
Yeah.
We can all go. I can actually flip the switch from over here.
I'd like to investigate for traps on these stairs.
Okay.
Oh, no whammies.
You got
You
this.
do not see any traps on the stairs that you're able to see. You continue to see no traps. You continue to see no traps. Stairs seem safe, as far as you are concerned. You reach the top. You can see that at the top there is a blank wall.
What a fucking joke.
What? Oh. What the fuck?
Are they close enough so if I yell from down here, they can hear me?
Yeah. It's a very
What's
short
up there?
Just a wall. I'm gonna attempt to put my hand on it.
You touch it. The wall.
Can I push
Wall has
against it?
Yeah, you push it, it's a wall.
Try pulling the lever.
Alright, Kogar pulls the lever.
Okay. The bars drop, sealing the portcullis gate, sealing the five of you in that short little bend of hallway there, of stairway there.
I feel like this staircase is fundamentally useless.
Yeah. Deep oversight. I don't know what the fuck.
I put it back up, but I mess with the crank.
Okay, so it only turns in one direction. You realize as you crank it, it clicks as it turns, and after the second click, Ashton, you see the door begin to open. The wall itself is rising up. But Kogar, as you begin to spin the wheel, the ground underneath you opens up into a 30-foot deep pit, leaving only a inch wide ledge on the western edge and a 6-inch wide footbridge of polished marble in the center of the now chasm. I need a dexterity acrobatics check, please.
Son of a bitch.
Can I?
By everybody?
No, Kogar.
Okay.
Can I Misty Step out of this?
No, because that's an action, or it's a
Okay.
bonus action, not a reaction. But
So you need what?
dexterity saving throw, please.
Awesome.
An 8 is gonna be a failure.
Hold on.
Holding
Can I use this on that?
your once per session.
No, my skill.
Which skill?
My lucky.
Wait, is that any, or is that only on ones?
I can use it up to 3 times per long rest.
Just on any roll? Then yeah.
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
There you go. Do it. Reroll it. Dex save. Nice rip.
Thanks.
Bubbly. 19. Okay, so the way this looks is you slip backwards and fall and catch yourself on the 1-inch ledge on the western wall. Just it's barely, it's like half your fingernail, right? You're massive. An inch is nothing.
From here, can I Misty Step across?
Yes, now that you have a moment, you can Misty Step to over here. However, you do so. And the door at the top is not all the way open.
I lower my head and look to the little crack. Whatever are you doing? Keep it up. The door's opening up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's also opening up a pit at the bottom, so.
What?
Something about pits?
He
We're
said
dry.
there was
Wait,
opening
to
a
be-
pit in the bottom.
To be clear, it closed immediately as soon as you
Oh.
let go of it, Koga.
Yeah.
You gotta spin the wheel, but the
I
bottom
hope
opens up.
you didn't have your finger under there.
No.
So is Kogar safe and the portcullis is up again? Like it's spun
Yes.
back into place?
Yeah. Then the crank is up and the crank is at 0 and the lever is up.
It
All right,
spins
I
it
signal for
open, but
I signal for Kogar to come over and join us in the hallway.
Oh, wait a
So-
minute.
Oh, go ahead.
I have I can do a telekinetic movement. Could I move the lever without being over that pit?
the
What's
crank.
the range?
I mean, the range is, let me see.
Pretty good.
30.
You're about to beat me to it, but
Oh,
Well, there are 2 objects to interact with here.
It's the
So-
crank. Oh, I mean, would I have shared that?
I've got it for the duration of 1 full minute, so I can throw the crank and try to turn the wheel, right?
Right, but the range is only 30 feet, so you can't.
Well,
leave
diagonally,
this-
it's
So
25.
Wait, did the bars come down when I was turning it?
no.
Yeah, so you only gotta worry about the crank. Or
Okay.
the wheel, whatever.
Yeah, call it what you want.
And you're saying that the bars did not come down when he was just messing with the wheel.
When just
No, they
touching the
did
wheel,
not.
the bars did not come down.
Okay. Then I will attempt to, and I'm sorry about that, Geraldine. I don't know. Do you
no,
have
fine,
something
do
similar?
that. That's fine.
Well, just wait.
All right. Well, in that case, I attempt to turn the wheel.
Okay, yeah, it's not heavier than the mage hand can handle. I'll say that it's a little bit of a thing, like you crank down like 3, and then because it's only one hand, you gotta like grab up at the top and it cranks back 1, and then you crank it back down. So it's 3 down, 1 back for a couple cranks as you go higher and higher until you reach the bottom, and the door at the top is all the way open. You guys can see the secret door is open up there.
Can we wedge it open in the event that he can't get up here and keep the mage hand at the same time?
You can try. From what you can see of this door, it is massive and incredibly heavy.
Give
Could
them
we keep it open?
I give them the magic mates that I have to try and well, hopefully keep it open in case the door drops. You know, sort of like wedge it into
Clear,
the
did
track.
anybody
or...
move through the door?
Yes.
Okay, Ashton, you go through the door. You come out on the top of the temple ruins. I will describe them when we resolve this. Ashton has moved on.
I have lots of rope. If we can somehow keep it in place while we do that with rope while everybody clears through. But
Berlin, do you want to? There's another thing to interact with over there while Temper is holding the wheel down, because Temper can't walk away while holding the wheel.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that.
Temper, are you standing outside of the portcullis?
Currently, because if I were to step inside the portcullis, would I lose sight of the?
No, you can like see it from where you are, from that corner, I believe,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it.
Plan.
You and Geraldine cuddle up, and Geraldine, you're gonna try and psychic what?
I mean
The lever?
Yeah, the lever.
Okay, you're gonna pull it down while Temper's holding the wheel at its open position. Okay. What does it take for you to do that? Do you just do it?
Yeah, I just do it.
Okay, what does it look like?
He just kind of holds his hand up, and it does it. Then the like static electricity thing happens again.
Are you doing it in the room or from the stairwell?
Oh, from the stairwell.
Like, yeah, like Temporal
Okay.
actually hold on to Geraldine and like
Okay.
keep him like in.
You crank the wheel down, the portcullis drops, and Temper, you feel the pressure like on your mage hand while you're mentally holding it. The pressure against your mage hand it releases. The wheel is frozen in place. It's locked in place by the lever. And the door is locked open.
yeah,
On my way upstairs before anything goes wrong. Thanks, Geraldine.
Yeah, nice one.
Go team.
go team venture.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
This was apparently a large temple of some sort. Once a major building, all that remains are the back wall and enough of the roof to shelter the altar. All else seems to have fallen off. All else seems closed off by fallen debris. Several pillars have fallen and they litter the floor. Sunlight filters through holes in the roof 35 feet overhead, which is a maze of chips and cracks. The back wall is covered by a bas-relief of a giant bat thing, 9 feet tall, with a wingspan, stop moving, of 20 feet. In front of this wall is a stone altar carved to represent Kogar, no.
You said that before I pulled myself.
No,
in.
I said, yeah, I said you moved in there, and I said stop moving immediately. I said stop.
Okay.
In the front wall is stone altar carved to represent a mass of squirming rats, weasels, and worms. On the front of the altar is the head of a screaming bat. Jutting above the altar on either side are a pair of sharp-edged metal bat wings 8 feet long. The floor in front of the altar is worn smooth. I have a picture to show you. Excuse me. Handout area 54. This is what the altar looks like that you see. Very cool. You step there, Kogar. This roof is very fragile. High or low for favorable results as it cracks.
Low.
All right, roll me a d20. Okay, it cracks but does not split. You can see that the area of the roof that is dangerous outlined here.
Can I shimmy off of it?
Yes. So long as you don't move within those squares, you can safely maneuver.
Can I... If I hit it hard enough, can I make it drop?
Yeah, you can punch a hole straight through it.
I'm immediately just gonna get away from that.
I use it. I
think,
use like the butt of a javelin to try and break the area so we don't fuck ourselves up on it.
You collapse that area after plenty of smashing. You guys feel free to move again. To be clear, you guys can move again.
Good thing we didn't go in there.
Ashton,
Oh,
you come
fuck.
around the corner, and you see the hindquarters of a large creature that is making very soft snuffling noises. It is currently facing away from you. What do you do? As crunch, crunch, crack, crumble is coming from behind you. As you maneuver around, why don't you make me a stealth check to be quiet? You got some heavy armor on?
Give me a real quick look at what my armor is.
Ooh, yeah. 16's pretty good. 16's pretty solid. Let's see, 16. Okay. 16. Soft snuffling. Nothing beyond that.
I'm going to like lean over here
Mm-hmm.
to like hand wave somebody.
Not
And
the
I
dude
guess-
in plate armor.
I guess I'll just wave into the oblivion for anybody's attention.
Can we see him?
Yeah, I mean he's down the stairs, which are very steep. They go down 35 feet.
And then I'll show my palm. Show my palm again. Closed fist. Thrust closed fist. And then I'll point 2 fingers to my eyes. And then I'll point through the doorway, hold up 2, and then using my other hand, I'll make like a walking motion. I don't want to get on camera to do this. I'm so self-conscious, but I'll get on camera to do this.
Yeah, I need to see this.
Okay. So it's stop, and then what did I do? 2, door.
Does that mean run through there, or
Kogar's like, what? Why would you want me to go in the room when you just came out of it?
You hear
Can I
Oh,
hear that
that's
from up
crazy.
here or no?
eyeballs? Eyeballs.
Oh
Yep,
boy.
eyeballs.
through
Look
door.
over there. Oh, you saw 2 thingies?
Okay.
That
Kogar,
are
at this point, you are close
running?
enough to hear the snuffling of something.
Oh dear.
It sounds like a large beast, maybe like a big dog.
Alright, I was gonna divine sense, but that helps. I can hear it sniffling and he stops. And he pulls his sword out, but like slowly, and kind of gets to a crouch as he comes down the steps as quietly as he can.
Rousen,
Mm-hmm.
you go down the other side of the steps, and as they're all sneaking around, you see come pacing out from behind one of the walls of rubble on the ground floor. You see this massive creature. It
Oh,
appears
they're
to
so
be
cute.
a giant hyena. What is your immediate reaction?
They're adorable.
Pointing my halberd at it. We've got beasts out here.
And your voice draws its attention, and it snarls loudly, which draws an answering snarl from the other side of the wall from Ashton and Kogar.
Oh, I
At
roll
this
my
point,
eyes.
we're gonna roll initiative as the hyenas charge unsuspectingly.
To the death.
I always, for some reason, have all my NPCs on whisper. That's crazy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's not in the turn order? Who is
ready
it?
to die?
Who didn't roll?
Taking a d6 of psychic damage straight to the dick.
Temper?
Temper. Temper. Hey. All right, Ralzin, you are pointing thine halberd. What would you like to do?
Especially since this is a big chunky boy, I'm gonna try and whip a guiding bolt at it.
Okay. 22. Oh no, I'm sorry, guiding bolt, not sacred flame. I'm stupid. 20 hits.
Alright. It's automatically a max.
What level?
Max.
Oh, right, warlock. Nice. All right, 25 damage. Very nice.
Yeah.
Instantly bloodies this creature as you slam a guiding bolt into the side of it, and it, it starts to reconsider this like charging thing that it's got going on.
Take a step back and just try to be as imposing as I fucking can.
Do you want to roll for it?
Yeah, please.
You're pretty intimidating. You're very Dark Souls with your halberd.
Got the flowing hair, got the Melania vibe going on.
Okay, Ashton, there was a faraway snarl, a very close snarl, and then a yelp of pain from somewhere over by Rousen. What would you like to do?
Well, I see Kogar, and I know I have backup if I run in, so I'll
Excellent.
run
The big hyena is poised around the doorway, no longer facing the other way. It is ready for you.
in. I don't think it's as ready as it wants to be.
It is. It has a prepared attack on you.
It's pretty ready.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. It's not prepared enough.
You are not.
A 15 will hit for 21. A 6 will not, though.
Whammies. Whammies, I tell you.
Okay.
And then I will...
Okay. Kogar. Ashton just ran in after glancing at you.
I go in after it.
Yeah. Boys, boys, boys.
Is this position for,
Yeah.
I get behind it and I come down with my greatsword.
Okay.
Great sword
that'll
boys
hit.
over here.
Oh, one too many.
24 also hits. What is that, 28? What does that look like? You take it past bloodied straight to murdered.
I come down one good chop on its hind to like almost like when National Geographic, when the lions get a hold of it and drag its ass down, and then I get another clean one right at the back of its head.
Nice. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me for now.
Okay, Ivaris.
Remind me again, is 30 feet normal distance?
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, for most things.
Okay. Okay.
It'll also say on your character sheet. Your speed is.
I was just looking and I couldn't find it.
Or do you mean for, or are you thinking for this creature? Are you trying to guesstimate its speed?
Say that again.
Are you trying to
the
guess
audio.
how? Are you trying to guess how fast this creature is, or are you trying to guess how fast you are?
Me.
Oh yeah,
I want
30
to
feet.
know how far I can get. Okay, that's what I was just trying to double check. So I'm gonna move forward then. I was hoping to be able to see some shit, but I guess not. Can I just stay right here, actually?
Okay.
And is my shillelagh still like active, or do I need to like leave?
You would need to do it. It's been more than a minute.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that thing immediately.
Okay. That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
What about your main action?
I'm not gonna do anything because I can't see shit from here.
You could dash, so you could move.
Is that another 30 feet?
Yeah, it doubles your move.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go balls to the walls.
Okay. You run out. You don't see the other hyena.
I'm just blindly running into a shitty situation, clearly.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay prepared. Over yonder.
Okay. This hyena just got its ass blasted. It just runs away, yipping into the forest. It is
psycho bitch with red hair.
Yeah, it's 40 feet away in that direction at that point, and that's that combat. Congratulations.
The boss battle?
Oh yeah, that was the final boss.
Yay.
You guys are successfully out. Congratulations.
Wunderbar.
Is there anything around here?
No, you don't see anything around, and you don't see the like any tents or anything from the expedition or any people or explorers of any kind around like you would expect based on the fact that you were sent here by the whole group of people.
That's interesting. Where's all the remnants of crap that should be here?
Are you like running around?
Yes. I'm getting my steps in.
10,000.
So this area up here is the size of like a large building, and it is surrounded by other structures that are much more destroyed. Many of them are little more than just stone platforms covered with rubble. That together create the size of like maybe a small college campus. At the top of this artificial rise, as you take more and more time to explore the area that you're in, you see that this temple is actually like up on a man-made earthen platform. This is a side view of the temple that I'm going to show you guys.
Damn.
So you guys are up here. And where you fell in was still deep in the forest, at far from the base of it.
Fucking hell.
But this represents you guys coming to the conclusion of at least you know where to go to start looking for the expedition group. If you
Wait,
guys would
is
like.
this? Did we come from down here?
From down where? Yeah, you came out through. This represents the whole of the temple. This is like all of you guys combining all your experience This is what you know the interior vaguely to be like. You took stairs from the first to the second. You had to climb up to the third, and then stairs out the top of the third into the temple. And you fell in far to the south. So if
Okay.
you're looking for your expedition mates, they would be to the south. What do you
Well,
guys want to do? You are at the end of your quest, in theory. You cleared out everything.
Just take a deep breath of fresh, non-dank, damp air.
Yeah.
It is heavenly, even though it
Geraldine is
smells a little
immediately
bit like
trying to
hyena corpse.
Geraldine is immediately trying to figure out like where he is in the world.
Geraldine, you've never
What?
seen the sky be blue before. The sky's blue. That doesn't. The sky is green. Everybody knows that. Now the sky's
What?
blue. Where you're from, the sky is green.
Ah, yeah.
The sky is blue here.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Now he's having a nervous breakdown.
Nothing wrong.
Kogar outright asks, what now, I guess?
Ralston pops a mystery potion.
That's right. I'm gonna pop a mystery potion.
Do you have them? How many did you
I
buy?
have one more. Let's
You have
fucking
one more.
go.
Last one. Oh, this is great. Okay, this one is thick and sludgy.
Fucking do it.
And it's silver in color. It's like it feels like drinking Quicksilver, but thick, like a
Technically, I
milkshake.
actually have two more because there was three. I forgot to mark one down, so chug both of them. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Okay. Roll me a d6 for this one.
Do
This first one.
it.
We got that good shit. We got that good shit.
Okay, you become transparent like a ghost for an hour.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
The second one is milky and green, so it's this really sickly green with white shot through.
Ew.
As you drink it, you go to like, do you like smash the vials or something like a badass like
And
Thor?
toss it over.
Yeah, you go to toss it. It's stuck to your fingers, and you like stick it off, and then it's stuck to your other fingers, and you eventually get it off. Roll me a d4.
Who's getting pegged by it?
You have spider climb hands because of sticky fingers for 2 hours.
Holy shit.
Woo!
Also, just to be clear, the hair is permanent.
Yes!
There was
That's
no
amazing.
time on that. It just said you gain mood reflecting hair.
That's so fucking cool.
So I would also say this fucking potion generator that I have is amazing. I've never had a repeat.
Honestly, best I've ever experienced. Look at these beautiful locks.
Well, if we're done watching Raslin
Poison herself?
poison herself with
Experiment?
the vices of this world, and
Experiment
Just
with
having
devices.
fun.
Ooh. She's got some new
perhaps we should start heading back.
Where are we? Hello, hi, where are we? He's just asking Temperance, closest one to him.
Aren't you part of the relief team that was supposed to come and, I suppose, come into the temple after we cleared it?
Okay.
Is that satisfactory?
I mean,
No,
not
I mean,
really.
aren't you? Well, I mean, she thinks that you guys are part of the relief team that was supposed to, come in after us. She has no idea that this isn't your work.
Yeah, so where I come from, the sky is it's like a green color, and here it's blue, and so I'm really confused.
That's
Say green.
weird.
Yeah, it's green.
What is the name of this place that you're from?
um, I don't
You
know.
don't know where you come from.
No.
Dragonlance.
No.
Fucking.
No.
Eberron.
J.R. Tolkien.
Ooh, yeah, Middle Earth.
Holy shit.
No, orcs. That kind of orc wouldn't come from Middle Earth. I got. How about Desrael? That's a good one. That's a fantasy series that I know that half
Okay.
orcs are
Yeah.
from.
Desrael.
Desrael's a very heavy dark fantasy series.
That
You'd be a ray of sunshine in it. It's awesome.
that sounds a
What's
little
the series?
sounds a little
it's-
fake. Sounds a little made up, like it was in somebody's head.
Yeah. That's fair.
There are a couple series all set in the same world. The one that I'm currently referencing is called the Half Orcs series. The first book is called The Weight of Blood.
Wow.
But there's a bunch of, but I have like this book series here, which is also in that world. This one's called A Dance of Cloaks. And then there's also another series called The Breaking World, which is about the origins of the world, which I have the audiobook for.
Who's it by?
David Dalglish.
Oh, okay, this is alright.
I would recommend starting with The Breaking World. The first book is called...
I think Geraldine should be from the world that the Magic Treehouse is from. Or you read a book and it takes you on a wild adventure. This is just it's just a book.
The first book is called Dawn of Swords. In that,
So it's the half orc.
Yeah, so that's a series. That's his most recent series in that world. I would recommend starting with the Breaking World trilogy, of which the first book is called Dawn of Swords. That's the best introduction to the series, to the world. But Weight of Blood is dark as hell and a really fun read.
Y'all,
And
I'm
you
gonna
can start
cut
wherever
out.
you want. Okay, this is basically it. Spoilers. You guys walk back to where the encampment was, and nobody's there.
Motherfuckers.
There are no
Okay.
even signs of anyone being here in many months.
Oh my god.
Good night, y'all.
Night Rain.
Bye.
We're in the future.
Bye.
We went on a spiritual adventure. We went into the spirit world, and hundreds of years have passed.
Oh my god, it really was a test.
Well, that's annoying.
Do you know what the fun part about that is?
Continuation.
You don't get paid.
Fuck.
F.
Is that like the end of our adventure, or just the end of this part?
That's the end of this part. I don't have anything further planned for tonight. But if you guys are interested in continuing this, we can. I know also that I, for one, have a huge interest in getting back to Otrin. Maybe
I was going to say, are our two guests
with
joining
some
us?
additions. I don't know. That would be up to Josh, because then we'd be a very large group.
I'd be down with that.
We also semi-lost a paladin.
I don't know that he's coming back when we do our back from break Rangers.
No, he's not. he's
so
away.
So we'll have to do something with the Red Ranger.
The rune and sword and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Would we rather have it be his character leaves with them? He leaves and gives us all his shit, or does Jin die? Does Jin get some kind of incurable sickness?
Does he stay at the tavern? He's like, I'm done. I want to make
Paladins can't get sick.
He could renounce his oath.
Godly ass cancer.
Little did we know he had it all along, and then he denounced his oath, and then it finally hits.
Just dies immediately to ass cancer strike. Huh!
The deadly holy hemorrhoids.
I once had a DM that was like, paladins may be immune to be immune to disease, but that doesn't mean they can't transfer it.
Oh, they're carriers for everything.
Yeah.
like
That's
that.
actually that's hilarious because then you can make like a crazy plague bringer paladin. Oh wait, the loathsome dung eater. It all makes sense now.
The loathsome
Uh-huh.
eater.
But he's not necessarily a paladin, is more
No,
just
but
someone who just
that's that archetype, right?
Paladin doesn't always mean you have to be good. There are evil paladins.
There are a lot.
he'd be more of a plague knight or a death knight.
I had a
Which
wife
are-
and kid.
Congrats.
Yeah, they're
They're-
dead now.
Somewhere else. Or did you get here after the switch happened? You know? Or were you a part
I
of
don't know.
did we
I
did we
fell
just
to the roof.
Yeah, you just fell through the roof, no explanation. Smiley face, Jay.
Yay!
All right. Well,
I only have mini papers. Let me know if you do read any of those series. I would love to hear what you think of them.
yeah, I've been looking for some stuff, so maybe I'll take a look. There was some stuff that I read that I was wondering if I want to continue or start something new, but I haven't read anything in a while, so I mean something.
Half-Orcs is very dark fantasy, whereas the Breaking World trilogy is more classic fantasy that gets darker the towards the last book.
Oh, I like the stuff that starts, ends in the middle. It's all dark.
Do it. I never
over,
I never finished the Half-Orc series. I stopped midway through book 4 because I just put it down and I just need to come back to it. Like it's still sitting there bookmarked on my shelf.
You ever read any of the Black Company books?
No.
Yeah, that's recommended.
Okay.
Really dark too. They make a like an omnibus. They make one that's like the first 3 books in one, and I think there's something like 6 or 9 of them. And after they released them, they made a thing where I believe they set them up in like giant tomes of 3.
Oh, I see. Chronicles of the Black
Yeah.
Company, Part 1.
That's the first one.
Got it.
Why is
That's
Geraldine?
got the first 3 or 4, I think.
Why is Geraldine just on the cover
Yep, vibing.
on the blue Oni's bicep?
Listen, it's a really good bicep.
All right, thanks. I guess we'll figure out the other stuff too. I'm cool with going back to Otrin. I
I'd
kind
be
of missed
very-
it after this.
Yeah, I've been feeling the itch for Otrin as well, and I would love to return to that. I know how much you have planned, Josh. So
Yes, I've
Like-
been fucking. I've been dying because I've been holding on to some fucking art. And I'm like, it's perfect. I am so mad. Like everything happened when it did because I'm just like, God, fucking damn it. It just.
Well, hopefully we'll get some people coming with us.
I think.
yeah,
we-
I mean, are you guys
hope
both
so.
interested in joining a longer run campaign?
level
We're
12.
what, level 12 right now, with the intent to go. We're going to 40.
end?
Josh?
Hmm?
We're going to 40, right?
40.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't mind resetting your level, sure. We'll go to Paragon levels where you have to fight.
Yeah, baby, I'll do it.
We're gonna break the
Oh
barrier
my
of the Silver
God.
Spheres and we're going Spelljammer surf.
Fuck it, we're
Fuck
going
yeah.
to Sigil. We're gonna fight the Lady of Pain and free Prime Coup. It's all about Coup now.
Coup Prime.
Coup Prime, we come for that elemental multiplanar shithead, that Rick ass bitch.
Oh, I'm all for
I
it.
can't believe you made Rick before Rick and Morty. That's crazy.
Man, that's fucking funny, right?
Except he's a thief instead of being smart.
Well, I mean,
Night,
he's actually canonically a wizard and a thief through many very generations.
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
Space
there's many-
wizard!
Look, he belongs in jail, but no jail can hold him
That's
except
right.
the prison on
Shit.
sigil.
I gotta
What?
write some shit about Geraldine now.
You do?
Yeah. Do you want to listen to? Do you want to borrow my Audible account so you can listen to the books?
We're gonna get good.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I can also lend you the first 6 books of the Shadow Dance series because I have the first 6.
And just remember, anytime they mention the color of the sky, it's actually green.
Oh, there's also a whole other series that I didn't even mention, which is the Paladins, and there are 4 books of that, which I also have. Well, that one's really interesting. That one's about a dark and a light paladin, Karak, and an Ashur paladin,
And they
that
make
are
a
forced to work together. Well,
They make out hardcore. I saw those
in
eyes.
in a straight male. Oh, the big caveat for this series is it's written by a straight man. So
All right, never
the
mind.
women are poorly written, and it's sad
Ooh.
because he has some really great archetypes and character ideas for women, but then the way they are written, thinking, he's like, and it's like, die,
My
die,
boot
kill your.
I'm
sounds
sorry. Could you just
super
repeat that one more time for me? Thank you. Thank you.
It's a good noise.
I think turtles make it.
Yeah.
When they have sex.
Mhm.
Hey guys, you know what's better than sex?
Orgies.
You know what's better than sex? More sex.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot more sex.
Sex just in more abundance.
More sex.
Sex plus. Sex 2.
I'm here to sign up for Sex Plus, the program.
I don't know if I can handle another sex subscription.
What are you sexed out?
No.
Maxed out on sex?
I canceled my subscription to Sex to get Disney Plus this year.
Disney